Set your alarm.
All right, cool. What's good, everybody? What's up? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out Lauren Taylor. Shout out Royal. Shout out John Francis. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everybody's having a prosperous day. It's raining here where I'm at, so it's miserable outside. So I'm locked in today. I got check my phone quick. I'm rained in today, so I figured I'd go live, and I seen that it was dead on these YouTube streets, so I figured, fuck it, I might as well go ahead and tap in with y'all, do a little open panel, put on your Sunday's best. But we ain't going to church, right? We ain't going inside your local Baptist church to to pray and none of that. But yeah, let me play some music real quick. Hopefully it works. But shout out to everybody, man. Salute to everybody, man. Hope y'all enjoying y'all day, man.
R.I.P. Cool back. Tell my dead homie, fuck that other shit. Hey, yeah, get the prayer, homie. Remember when they kick at the tone down in Atlanta? They underestimate me cause I'm coming from Alabama. Martin Lee, Anderson, he ain't even have a chance. They beat him in that boot camp till he died in that Everland. That boy was only 15 years old for what they say he did. So tell me how I'm supposed to feel when police killing kids. And if we can't get a job right here, we get the vibes. If it ain't that cold, we get that door and break it down. See, that ice, this dope man paradise. But better think twice, that dope have you doing life. They tore down the project, so where we gon' move next? They taking the full steps, they stop government checks. Hey, money my motivator, my money maker. No, I don't see them haters, so let go get the paper.
Yeah, when you think about us, just think about it. We don't own nothing. If we get money, we got a little few dollars, but our whole family tore up. Nigga, you getting the money for the people in your family that ain't got nothing. When it's all said and done, what do you own? You don't own nothing. You don't own you. The nigga playing basketball, he don't own that jersey. He can't even be in a commercial with his name on the back. So when it's really all said and done, what did you do this for? What difference did you make?
You see how the word changing, yeah, they listen dumb, hanging. We say just kill them off, so now the Middle East, they banging preachers in their pulpit. Say they teach that bullshit, so all we know is bullshit. Same niggas I went to school with, cramping on your lessons, disrespect and get you murdered quick. Them young niggas got pistol grips, they been about that killing shit. God, they all some hypocrites. Haters, they won't let me be. When I come up to them gates, I hope you say you heard of me. Now Kendrick Curtis gone, them angels took him home. They gave my brother 10 years, the system did him wrong. Now we convicted felons because they caught us selling. 8, 9 times out of 10, your friend the one who tell it. I wanna go to heaven, up to that promised land. I need another chance, I wanna meet that man. Money my motivator, my money maker. No, I don't see you haters, so let go get the paper.
Yeah! Surprise, niggas! Hey, we behind my nigga. Everybody talking about they get money. Y'all niggas ain't getting no motherfucking money, nigga. I got millions, nigga, and I'm still broke, nigga, cause that ain't no motherfucking money.
That ain't no
shit. Y'all playing right into these motherfuckers' hands. Risking life every day for some bullshit. Huh, nigga? What your bank account say, nigga? Oh, that's all?
They shipping bars out, they fighting in Iraq. These soldiers in that water, they never gonna make it back. Nigga, this the battlefield. Fake niggas scream, keep it real. Yeah, rock still, anything to pay the bills. Hey, nigga, time's harder. Hey, so we crying harder. We taking chances with that cocaine coming across that border. Tryna make it out the ghetto life ain't gotta be this way. The pigs, they came and kicked my mama's door yesterday. I prayed 1,000 nights. I did 100 crimes. And now I'm begging, Lord, that you don't let me down this time. Money, my motivator. My money maker. No, I don't see the haters. So let go get the paper. I'll follow who on the heaven. Please, Lord, forgive me for that crack selling. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. These niggas dumb. Yeah, nigga, they gave my brother 10 years, nigga. What the fuck you supposed to do with that, nigga? They gave my uncle 20 years, nigga. Matter of fact, they gave my cousin life, nigga. I can tell you how I feel, nigga, to be on that motherfucking stand, nigga. Licking the motherfucking judge in their face, nigga. And he gon' tell you some stupid shit like life, nigga. They sending y'all niggas on vacation, nigga, across the nation, nigga. Y'all niggas caught up in the motherfucking hype, nigga. Selling that white, nigga. I been there, done that, nigga. Nigga, I'm from Mobile, nigga. They call that bitch Kansas City, nigga. You bring your black ass up, nigga, you ain't gonna make it, nigga. You guaranteed to go to motherfucking prison being black motherfucker, nigga. I come from the motherfucking impossible, nigga. Now y'all niggas gotta deal with me, nigga. I'm here. Song for new motherfucking money, nigga. D1 Star. Rich boy. Don't let it go.
Opposites attract, so here I am with my pistol in my pocket, hidden right under my jacket. Yeah, they said opposites attract, so here she is with the master and the bachelor. She just became a doctor. Oh, operate on me. I need that open heart surgery. Cause the way my heart is feeling, I can't make it through the night. Yeah, operate on me. I need that open heart surgery. Cause the way my heart is feeling, I can't make it through the night.
Pocket full of money and some dark shades. Flow so current, he can start waves. Game like butter, he parquets. Love me some head like Chardonnays. Copping quarters like the arcade. Get high with my animals in arcades. And you can see us if you stargaze. Creole boy, baby, I sautés. On your mark, ready, start race. That's just you making my heart race. Yeah. And I may be the opposite, but I'ma let you operate. Yeah.
They said opposites attract, so here I am with my pistol in my pocket, hidden right under my jacket. Yeah, they said opposites attract, so here she is with the master and the bachelor. She just became a doctor. Oh, operate on me. I need that open heart surgery. Cause the way my heart is feeling, I can't make it through the night. Yeah, operate on me. I need that open heart surgery. Cause the way my heart is feeling, I can't make it through the night.
Yeah, yeah. And And I know she want a D-boy, so I'ma pop up on her like Keloid. I got the magic like Bruce Leroy. And if this isn't it, then love has a decoy. Her body sicker than a retard. And I bet I got the medicine she need for it. And I bet I got the medicine to keep going. She shoots me with happiness and I bleed joy. No Band-Aid for me, boy. I lost blood, yeah, the girl got me weak, boy. Yeah, I see you, and I see you. When I see you, girl, you're the one. Can I be two? And if your love is clear, then I see through. Then they yell clear, and I pull through. You saved my life, baby, I would too. And they say,
they said opposites attract, so here I am. With my pistol in my pocket, hidden right under my jacket. Yeah, they said opposites attract, so here she is. With the master and the bachelor, she just became a doctor. Oh, operate on me, I need that open heart surgery. Cause the way my heart is feeling.
Medela, the mark of the fighter.
Let's get it. Hey, you already know what it is. Catman, the motherfucking snowman.
I don't think that.
I'm one of the realest niggas in this shit, man. I got the motherfucking streets, man. I came in the game with everything. I'm motherfucking one of those niggas. This shit about respect to me. Love to see when I walk up in the club, a nigga run up on me. Tell me I'm the realest nigga living, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the realest nigga in it. You already know. Got Trap of the Year 4 times in a row. What they give? A lifetime supply, baking soda, clientele. A Rolex watch, 2 pot, and 3 scales. Can get about 50 in the Hummer. The birds fly down south to Georgia for the summer. Money, hoes, cars, clothes. Coke prices up and down like 6-fold. Just cause I'm fly like a helicopter. The federales on my tail, call them bird watchers. Minus the bullshit, life's great. Just got a camera on the peak in my license plate. What it do? What the business is? Word on the street, teasing on the hella is. It's get your mind right. Let me talk to him. It's get your mind right. Let me talk to him. What it do? What the business is? Word on the street, teasing on the hella hills. It's get your mind right.
Fuck the frail shit, cause when my coat come in, they gotta use the scale that they weigh the whales with.
Carson's on the Jeep, Bugatti made the prototype. Hope you get the picture, but you just can't photo like.
Determined niggas make it, kicking down the door and we burning niggas naked.
The house costs $1 million, sitting on the beach, and the only thing I know if it's furnished, I'ma take it.
My bathtub lift up, my walls do a 360. We got the shit that the government got. Talking money, then you rubbing the spot.
Real niggas say that they be wildin'. We on the Cayman Islands, on the yacht with our favorite albums.
A bad hoe in a plate of salmon, smoking and drinking. Nigga, is you thinking that our fate is valid?
I love my nigga for the fact that he real, and nobody on the faculty square.
What? And if you facing capital pun, pass me a gun, and I'ma give you time to run while I rapidly peel. We gon' make it, we gon' make it, we gon' make it. We gon' make it, we gon' make it, we gon'. I learned the game quickly, and I don't like the rent, so when I fly now, bring my cars on the plane with me. In this case, who's the loser?
Ran through enough coke for Castro to build schools in Cuba. Teach your kids how to read and write and use the Ruger.
Motherfucking niggas is back, Jada and P. We got water,
X-Haze,
plus way to the D. And I'm tired of hearing about old niggas that had it and be the same old niggas that ratted. Who cares? Talk about how we hawk niggas and they fucking back.
Gun works official, but niggas don't be wanting that.
Why?
Cause they puss and they mans is lame.
We so for real in the hood, we make candy rain.
I can easily send you to God.
But come and see me at the Plaza Hotel, I might give you a job. If you can't remember the name, all you gotta do is ask the dame for the niggas that deliver it hard. We gon' make it, 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 we gon' make it. J, the Mwah, I kiss you, you bitch ass nigga. Bet the hood won't miss you, you bitch ass nigga. Might find your man dead in the ocean.
We be alright though.
You know dead rappers get better promotion. Why we don't laugh at death and cry at birth. Never say you can't do it till you try it first. Be the young niggas eager to pull it, but it's a message in everything. Trust me, even the bullet. Go to war with the 8 and the pound. Think you got your ear to the street now? Put your face in the ground, cause my shells is expensive. You'll know exactly why when you yelling and intensive. My fellas is offensive. Lucky cause I got guns that crack your back, but that's not what I prefer. I manufacture crack, and niggas turn bitch when you show them the steel. But we know how to bid, so y'all go ahead and swill. I'm comfortable, far from home, eating right, getting good rest, either on the bar or the phone. I'm the reason niggas got deals the past few years. Sound anything like Kiss, then sign right here. And y'all just talking, I'm doing it well. Jaded Kiss, motherfucker, I'ma see you in hell. What? Yeah, we gon' make it, 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 we gon' make it.
All right, cool. I'm back. What's good, everybody? What's good? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me see. What's up, Bronze? What's up, bro? Bronze Flat Power. What's good with you, man? What's good, Rafe? What's good, Royal? What's good, John? What's good, everybody? Yeah, Jada's always a vibe, man. He says a message and everything, even the bullet. That bar couldn't be more prevalent, you know, to this day. Like, there's a message in everything, man. Even the bullet, man. Everything has a message in it, you know. But yeah, I was over there on a Pan-African panel earlier, right? And I asked these guys, I said, has the government been like detrimental? Has the government been more beneficial or detrimental towards African Americans, Black Americans, Indigenous, whatever you want to call us? Has it benefited us more, or has it been more detrimental? And you know, a lot of people might say, "Oh, it's benefiting." You know, it don't benefit you, because who makes up the majority of these federal prisons and shit like that? Let me pull up the numbers real quick. Who makes up the majority of the numbers inside of these state correctional facilities and county jails and stuff like that, and etc. Let's pull up the numbers real quick for y'all. Let me see. I feel like it's been more detrimental. I don't feel like we have really accomplished anything being subjugated under a autocracy. An autocracy. I think I'll chop that word up. Let me see. Let me put up the damn numbers real quick. Hold on, let me see something. But y'all ain't got to put on y'all Sunday's best, man. I'm trolling in the chat. Lengths of incarceration 4.7% higher. So it says here, let me share this. It says here that Black Americans are more likely to get sentenced to a more lengthier. They're 5% more likely to get sentenced to more time than anybody else when it comes to federal prisons. Like federal prisons and like the sentences that the judges hand down. So the number, hold on, let me say this right here. The U.S. prison system is the main source of punishment and rehabilitation in criminal offenses. The system incarcerates more people than any other country in the world. We know that, yeah, for sure. There are over 2 million people in prisons, jails, detention centers. The number represents 25% of all people in the world. That's crazy. Pull up this chart here. That's diabolical. I always thought that to myself. I thought to myself, like, dang, when I was a child, I always wondered to myself, like, damn, why do black people, so-called black people, or indigenous people, whatever you want to call us, make up the majority of the people that's locked up, in this country? I know why. It's it's a nonchalant question that I ask myself, like me reflecting back on that now, and me looking at it now, but that we make up the majority of these jails, because when I did a short, it says definitely haven't been beneficial. So I'm saying a lot of those Pan-African dudes over there, they were let me put the link in the chat. I almost forgot to do that, man. A lot of those dudes over there, they were saying that the government has been more beneficial towards black people, and you would figure they would be opposed to that, being that they fall under the title of African American. But that's a nonchalant question. Like I feel like I'm with you, Rafe. I feel like it's been more detrimental towards us because we never really reap the benefits of being under an autocracy, aka democracy, because democracy means autocracy. Autocracy means government influence and rulership to rule over another. So we definitely ain't reap the benefits. None of this shit. So these niggas tripping. I asked one of them guys over there to like articulate to me, because he said he studies politics and stuff like that, and he reads the executive orders that are being signed by Trump. But when I asked him, I said, can you articulate to me the particulars that are inside of these executive orders? He couldn't tell me. He just wanted to argue. He went on a tangent. So I already knew then. That's when it hit me. He ain't read shit. He just talking. But that's crazy here. It says that, black males receive lengths of incarceration 5% longer than anybody else, man. That's wild. And it said incarceration receive longer sentences is 2% longer than white males. 5% a lengthier sentence than Hispanic males, and then 2%. So I'm saying you get caught for a petty crime, that can turn. I remember watching a documentary. This guy in Louisiana, he did a petty crime, and they gave this guy like 20 years. Because I seen that let me pull the screen back. I seen that the court system is more strict down there in Louisiana, and they giving people long sentences, man. I know they tripping. I already knew dude was lying. When you're indoctrinated, you believe everything handed to you means you some good. Yeah. Indoctrination is diabolical. Targets are married. Yeah, we are targeted. Been targeted. Pull up this. Pull this up. And it says here, most common drug, because they know, look, this is what they do. They rig the monopoly board, the economical monopoly board, that they call an economy, or that they call a civilization. So they rig it that way it benefits others more than somebody else. So if you put into a situation, like these past 5 years, it's been easy to find a job because the Great Resignation took place in 2020, where everybody started leaving their jobs and shit and stuff like that. People were resigning left and right and going towards more entrepreneurial paths. But like in the 90s, early 2000s, I remember when I first started working, these people were more particular about who they hired. In some cases, if you went into some of these jobs, you wasn't getting that job because they'll look at you. And even still to this day, I seen when I did work, somebody that would come into the job, they take that. I seen managers take their applications, ball that motherfucker up and throw it in the trash. So this shit was taking place back in the 90s. So I'm saying that to say this. Somebody that might have not reaped the benefits back in the 90s, 80s, especially during the crack era, everybody was selling. Everybody was using. Everybody was slanging. But who's bringing the dope in? But it says most common drug type trafficked. Marijuana 2%, fentanyl 8%. But fentanyl wasn't a thing back in those days. It says crack 8.5%, cocaine 18%, methamphetamine 50%, heroin 7%, other miscellaneous 2%. What's good, everybody? What's good? Hope y'all enjoying y'all day. The Pan-Africans Aboriginal talking points. Yeah, it's all bullshit. That's what I'm saying. I went over there to Q Butter's channel earlier, and I asked them dudes. I said, "Hey, man," I said, being subjugated under a totalitarianistic government. I said, have black people, indigenous people, African Americans, etc. Have we benefited more from being under a government, or has it been more detrimental? A lot of them niggas say, "Oh, it's benefited you. You on the internet right now." I said, "Nigga, that's not what are you talking about? Me being on the internet ain't got nothing to do with the goddamn government, you idiot." But I'm saying, like, even with the whole drug trafficking, we don't control the ports. And like that dude said in Boys in the Hood, we not bringing that shit in here. Nobody, not no average Joe is bringing anything in unless they're part of a cartel. But even then, a cartel is a microcosm, because who's funding these? Who be funding these cartels most of the time, and these kingpins most of the time? Sometimes most of the time these kingpins be government agents. They be CIA, FBI operatives. You know, they use them as pawns to bring the dope in. But who's the biggest drug trafficker? Your government, man. You know, who heard like fentanyl? They the biggest drug distributors that ever known to mankind. So I'm saying we don't control no ports. They control the ports. So they micromanaging the shit, like what comes in here. So at the end of the day, this shit is Hungarian dialect principalities, problem, reaction, solution, like I say all the time. The problem is the dope coming in, an influx of dope coming in, people getting addicted, people in impoverished areas getting addicted, no matter whether they're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, people getting addicted to this shit. The reaction is motherfuckers walking around zombied out, people start committing crimes just to, get their fix. They start doing like dumb shit just to get that fix. The solution is what? The prison. And so this is why you might say, even back in the 80s, that black people was going to jail for, selling dope. But that was problem, reaction, solution. Because I remember vividly being in school and the motherfucking, they had that say no to drugs shit going on. The war on drugs, they had the war on drugs. How can you have a war on something? How can you have a war on drugs and you don't want to brought the damn drugs in? Oh man. How can they say the war on terrorists, the war on terror, and they funded the majority of these terrorist organizations. They funded Bin Laden. They funded the Mujahideen. That later transmuted into Al Qaeda. So how can you war against something that you brought to fruition? Man, god damn. It's basically it's the double-headed eagle. It's the eagle warring against itself. Like I said, it's Hungarian dialect, problem, reaction, solution, man. Create problems, the solution, they lock niggas up for 20 years, giving people long sentences for a bundle of dope, man. Think about how many people went to jail, during the crack epidemic. And then they say the war on drugs. It really wasn't a war on drugs. It was the war on local. It was the war on people that was selling the dope. Because, like I said, most of the time these kingpins, they be controlled opposition. They be government agents, man. Because if you go look at all, like if you go look at all foreign coup d'etats that be taking place in these countries, who's behind it most of the time? You got the CIA with their influence on all these foreign coup d'etats. So who you think they not? If these drugs are being imported from different countries, you know, via Mexico and the Caribbeans, who you think got their hand in that? Come on, man. Look, CIA turned cartel kingpin. Remember what I just said? Ain't the fact that he turned the cartel, ain't the fact that CIA spy turned cartel kingpin. He was already a fucking king. He was already a CIA asset, just like Freeway Ricky here. CIA asset. Same thing with Big Meech. I feel like Big Meech is a CIA asset. And, you know, they was the ones giving him the dope, giving him the resources. Because you gotta think, like I said, we don't own no ports. We don't have control over no ports. Who controls these ports? The government. For sure, yeah. Yeah, we too busy being entertained. Yeah, that's what it's about. You know, this is an amusement park. You're gonna be distracted in an amusement park. Oh, look at that big ride over there. Damn, I want to go get on that ride. So the amusement park, these rides can be a shopping mall. You ride by a damn shopping mall. Oh man, I'm going to get some new J's, man. I'm going to Chick-fil-A. It's an amusement park, man. It's easy to get distracted. I get distracted, shit. But that's what it's about. You know, it's to keep you from you know, figuring out what the fuck's going on, because it don't take much to figure out what's going on, you know. It don't take a rocket scientist. You don't have to be a philosopher, a fucking scholar to figure this shit out. You just gotta have some common sense. You gotta be able to put together the pieces, man. Yeah, but yeah, so like I said, Pablo Escobar, I feel like CIA asset. Same thing with Big Meech. Let me put this guy in here. All these people are, man. And then that ties into the rap music, like the rap music I was just playing. It ties into the rap music. They call it what? Trap music. This type of music I grew up on. And we already know what trap music talked about. All this shit's Hungarian dialect principalities, man. I remember back in the early 2000s, everybody wanted to sell dope, man. They make it trendy, and then look, they feed you like I feel like the music industry ties into it. Matter of fact, I don't feel like I know for a fact. Yeah, the music industry ties into the prison industrial complex, because the prison industrial complex is a $1 billion business. Yeah, the prison industrial complex, for sure. They know we're gonna get influenced a lot. Like one of my friends, his name was Wayne, right? And you know, we would listen to a lot of Young Jeezy and shit and T.I. back in the day, back in the early 2000s. You know, he ended up, you know, he started selling, he started hustling. And they saying, you know, he gets locked up, and then it just becomes a normal thing, him going in and out of jail, you know, for hustling. And then they make it to where that shit's on your record. You're a 3-time loser. You can't go get a job. Remember what I said? A lot of these companies back in those days, in the early 2000s, even the 90s, they was real meticulous about who they hired. You coming in there and they look at your rap sheet, oh, this nigga's a dope. Now we ain't hiring him. So what happens? You're gonna resort back to doing that. I'm not making no excuses, but think about how many times this shit has happened, right? Hold on, y'all, my dog tripping. Hold on. I'm back. What's up? What was going on, Reef? Yeah, man. Mass incarceration in America, man. Let's see what this says right here. It says the United States is home to 4% of the world's population, right? But it makes up the majority of the incarcerated, with 25% of the world's prison population, man. It's a business. Humans, it's like humans going into the prison industrial complex. It's a business. You a damn, what they call it, a sin number. You just you state property. They say state property, man. And some of these states are fucking corporations. It's a business, man. So the influx of people being arrested, for petty crimes, misdemeanor crimes, even felonies, it becomes a business because they know that person might violate the probation, violate their parole, or just come back and do some shit all over again because they make it that way. They rig the economical monopoly board in their favor that way. People are going to go out their way to, on some Peter Pan shit. That people don't have critical thinking skills. No, not at all. Hell no, not in these times, man. But yeah, shout out to everybody. I'm gonna ask everybody that's watching, because I asked the same question a couple hours ago on somebody else's panel. Has us being subjugated under a totalitarianistic government, authoritarianistic government, been more beneficial for so-called black people? Has it been beneficial or detrimental? Anybody that's listening and watching, put your answer in the chat. Lauren Taylor and Rafe already answered the question, so I want to hear everybody else's answer to this question. Yeah, man, it's dangerous to be a part of a community, man. It's like you just latch on to something without even knowing the details of the particulars on what the fuck you latching on to, right? So that's what I'm saying. When you become a part of a group, you just buy into that form of idealism. And let's look at what idealism means. The practice of forming or pursuing ideals, especially unrealistically. So somebody say, hey, man, the earth is flat. That's a form of idealism. It might be a goddamn theory. It's not proven. It's just, and then it becomes a monetary gain for some people, man. Disproven conception. Look at this. Look, I'm gonna show you something. Just like the globe earth, right? Said flat earth. So I'm saying this is a form of idealism. It ain't been proven. It's just a goddamn theory. It's unrealistic. It's not dealing with realism. It's fairy tale, man. It's fairy tale. Flat earth is in scientifically disproven conception of the earth shape as a plane or disc. Many ancient cultures describe a flat earth cosmology, notably including the cosmology in the ancient Near East. The model has undergone a recent resurgence as a conspiracy theory. None of these things can be proven because I don't have the resources. I don't have the equipment. None of us do to study any of this shit to prove it. But even in itself, then again, why would I want to go out my way to try to prove this shit? This is somebody else's idea. This is somebody else's philosophy, not mine. So, I only can see and prove what I can see and touch. I can't go up into the upper layer of the atmosphere and scope out So I'm saying, it just it don't make no sense. All this shit dumb. All this shit is retarded. Flat Earth theory, man. It's retarded, man. It's some regurgitated ass shit. I can give you a synopsis on where I think we live at. Does that make it true? And that's why I tried telling old boy yesterday, when these YouTube teachers and scholars, they always talking about sources and stuff like that. But then again, like I told him, I said, I can write something down right now. Like I told him yesterday, I can write something down right now in a book, on a piece of paper, and say this is information, knowing damn well it's pseudo, it's misinformation, it's hogwash, it's malarkey. And then 30 years later, somebody gets on the internet and looks up the same document that I printed out or wrote up and said this is information, this is a source. Would it be valid, even though it wasn't valid so-called now? Would it make it even more valid 30 years from now? Hell no. So people don't know what the hell they be talking about, man. Yeah, the only thing to worry about is bills, man. Who is Bill, though? When we talk about bills, I ain't never met this nigga Bill. Who the hell is Bill? I never met this nigga. I just know I got to pay him every month. Bill is paid. We ain't never met this guy, Bill. Who is Bill? Bill across the street? The Bill that works at your job? The Bill that walks his dog every day down the street? Who is this nigga Bill, man? Why I gotta pay this nigga every month? I ain't never met this guy. This guy, he's a rich motherfucker, ain't he? Bill is rich. I'm poor as shit, but Bill is rich. But I gotta pay him somehow. I gotta pay this guy every month. You right? Yeah, I dread paying bills, bro. Oh man. It's like, damn, I would work my ass off just to get the money right back. It's like I get it just to give it right back. Somebody put it in my hand, I give it right back, man. That's like me. To me, man, my own personal perspective on that. It's like, yeah, man. It's a nigga. Niggas get a slice of cheese from somebody's trash can. Then a lot of people watching from the bushes today, man. We got 12 niggas in here, man. What's up with y'all, man? I'll be watching from the bushes, man. Don't be being creepers. Said niggas get a slice of cheese from somebody's trash can and call it sources, regurgitated stuff. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. That's somebody else's shit. That's some shit somebody else wrote down. That's why I'm not too big on people that be saying, I mean, I read 2,000 books. That does not personify information or enlightenment. You just read 2,000 books of what somebody else wrote. They the author of that book, not you. You got to be the author of your own book, right? I heard somebody say that before, man. I read 3,000 books, man. And what the fuck is that? What does that mean? What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. Like I was on another panel just now. The guy said he had mentioned to me that he studies the government and that he looks into the particulars of these executive orders, but he couldn't even articulate to me what fucking executive order that he read. So I feel like a lot of niggas just be breathing hot air. They just be saying shit just to say it because it sounds good. What's that old saying? I hear your lips. I see your lips moving, but I ain't hearing much. That's why it's hard for me to grasp onto anything, man. It really is, man. I can't. That's why I'm not a part of no groups or nothing like that, man. Because when I first came around, People will ask me like, what gang am I part of? Who are you? What are you? What gang you a part of? What type of ideologies you don't attach yourself onto? I ain't attached on to none of this bullshit. I'm just a nigga out here thinking for myself. That's it, man. Yeah, man, that source talk is nonsense. That's just nomenclature, man. That's nonsense. That's bullshit. Like I said, that's just malarkey, man. It just sounds good, man. That's all it is. It's feel good talk. Meanwhile, people say they're pro-black, black power, and all this power shit, but we don't own no banks, don't own no institutions, no military, no nothing, man, no nothing. Zilch, nada. You can get land and stuff for your family, keep it in your family and build generational wealth. But like on a macro scale, no, nobody owns shit. So that's why I get tired of hearing this pro-black talk shit. Like, pro-black, nigga, what do you own? What do black people have? You saying you're pro-black, but tell me what do your black people have? No nothing. No military, no nothing. It just sounds good. That's why I said, nigga told me that earlier. I'm pro-black. Nigga, you saying that just because it sounds good. You can't really go into the particulars on why you're pro-black. You just saying that shit just because it's a slogan. You got a pro-black kufi on, nigga. It's like people be having. You got on a flat earth kufi. You got on a motherfucking NASA kufi. You got on a motherfucking religio kufi. It's a different type of kufis you can put on, man. You got slap. I'm here to slap the kufis off you niggas' heads. I feel like at one point in time, this Black Power movement might have meant something. It might have had substance, but like now, man, that shit's so watered down. No, I don't see it now. I don't see it. Yeah, man, all that shit, all that shit is just feel good story, man. It just sound good, man. Yeah, get them likes up for me though. I appreciate that. Get the likes up for me, people. But then again, I feel like a lot of these Black Panthers, that led this movement were controlled too, man. And if somebody saying all that's bullshit, True Zone, will prove me wrong. These are all movements. Think about what movement mean to get the people to move in a direction you want them to move to. But who's the puppet master though? Think to yourself, who's the fucking puppet master? Because you can tie the Black Panther movement, to Operation COINTELPRO, right? Even with this guy here, Malcolm X, even with Martin Luther King, we don't need no more black leaders. We don't need no more cult-like groups with leaders at the helm of these groups, man. None. Lead in these times, man. It's best you lead yourself, man. Just lead yourself. There are no fucking megalodon groups like Black Lives Matter, Black Power. None of these groups is gonna get nobody nowhere, man. It's just gonna lead you right off a cliff like we've been led before. They'll give us a so-called puppet to lead you right off a cliff, and that's it. All you got is motherfucking stories of, oh man. Hey, 1 second, Jen, 1 second. Yeah, I agree with that, Rafe, man. So nowadays it's much smarter to lead yourself. Yeah, man. Don't follow behind nobody, man. I can't follow behind no man or no woman. Period. I just can't do it. I just can't do it, man. You know, if it don't make sense to you, don't follow behind nobody, because don't even follow behind me. I don't want nobody following me, man. Because you're bound to become this right here. People that click up and join these groups, man. These groups don't have no substance. They watered down, man. Following behind this goddamn group's gonna lead you right back here. You're gonna be right back in church on Sunday. It's gonna lead your ass right back here. All right, my bad. I keep having to step away. My dogs is going crazy, man. I can't wait for it to be consistently hot outside. The motherfuckers can stay outside, man. Damn. Yeah, but shout out to everybody, though, man. Shout out to all 16 people watching, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all don't be nobody. Don't be watching from the bushes, man. Hit the like button. Anybody want to come up? You can come up on the panel. Salute to everybody, man. Hope y'all enjoying y'all day, man. Yeah, I ain't having I said put on your Sunday's best, but I ain't having church over here, man. I ain't having no motherfucking church over here. Because I put a meme up on my channel the other day. It said, "You live in the we living in poverty. We going to church giving the motherfuckers all our money, and in return, the pastor, this motherfucker got on 10 diamond rings. He got on more rings than Jordan." Let me pull that up real quick. Community tab. Let me see. This nigga he driving a Maserati with a 20-bedroom house. Pull this shit up real quick. Put that shit. Let me find it. It is meme right here. Look, so your dumb ass living here in the Jets, giving your last dollar to the church. Meanwhile, the deacon and the pastor, that's why I said the nigga got on more rings than motherfucking Jordan. He got more rings on his finger than Jordan and LeBron combined. My grandmother did the same thing back in Mississippi. My mom was telling me the other day that she would give her last dollar to the church. Her last dollar. I remember back in the day, when motherfuckers would buy that holy water. Motherfuckers be buying spring water. They say, "Hey, man, it's holy water, man. You drink it, you'll be." Oh man. But like I said, everything's a business, man. Because like most of the time when you're in the hood, man, it's a fucking church on every block. You got a Baptist church here, you got a Baptist church there. Like if God is in his community, these are his temples, and why niggas is poor? Why I gotta go give money to this nigga? This nigga gotta be broke. If I'm already living in poverty, right? And there's a fucking church on every other street corner, and these are so-called God. This is God's house. Then why the fuck why would poverty even be a thing? Poverty shouldn't even be. They say this is God's world, right? So why would poverty even be a thing, right? Yeah. Most of the time, them motherfuckers be lying. That's money. That's like money laundering. That's what they be doing. Think about all them old women. Think about Betty May. They go to church. She been going to church faithfully every Sunday for 20 years. She done put every time she go to church, she putting a $50 bill on the fucking plate. She done gave 30,000 to the church in a 10-year span, but ain't got nothing back in return. The pastor, based off that 30,000 she done gave to the church, the pastor done bought him a new BMW. He don't put his kids through school. He's trying to sell you. Oh man, he's selling you heaven. Meanwhile, he living this heaven on earth. He telling you got to die to get heaven. Meanwhile, he experiencing heaven on earth while he here, off your heart, off your sweat and labor. Shit, crazy, man. Yeah, churches and liquor stores for sure. I'm gonna do a video one day. I'm gonna go to the hood. I'm gonna do like a video and show how many churches I can see within a 2-mile radius that's in the hood, man. Churches and liquor stores. What that nigga saying, boys in the hood, they want us to destroy ourselves, man. That shit couldn't be any truer, man. Niggas don't believe that shit no more, man. I'm looking out my window. I'm seeing poverty, crackheads. I'm seeing the complete just misery. But motherfuckers, a church right across the street. This nigga in there talking about he trying to sell you Jesus. But when he get in this car, he going home. He going home to a house like this. See what I'm saying? Like I come from Mississippi. All my family come from Mississippi, right? And you know, my granddad was like he was really endorsed in the church. Like it was like so bad to where me and my twin brother, my granddad went to church 4 days a week. He cleaned up the church on Monday. That's how heavily he was endorsed into this church, into Christianity, Abrahamic religion. Like it was that bad, man. Where he didn't know anything else. And you gotta think Mississippi, those southern states, that's the Bible Belt, you know. But Christianity is so prevalent down there. It's like it's the embodiment of the South. And like my granddad was victim to that shit. He put us in the choir, man. I hated that shit. I was like, man, why the fuck this nigga put us in the choir? I was like, oh man. You know, but I never got it why we had to go to church so much. I'm like, man, I don't see anything. I don't see the point of coming into this motherfucking building, getting on my hands and knees. I see Betty May passing out every Sunday sermon. I see Betty May passing out on the floor, laid out on the floor, passing out. It was all theatrics, man. Because church means circa. Cirque means a house of illusion. I know that it's always that one old woman at every church Sunday, every Sunday sermon, every Sunday service, she passing out on the floor, catching the Holy Ghost. Y'all already know how I go in them black churches. Don't get me started on the perversion and the backstabbing that go on in these goddamn churches. I guarantee you, the majority of these black churches, even white churches, got some type of perversion going on. There's some type of money laundering going on. There's some type of corruption going on at the majority of these churches. I just seen that recently, not too long ago. A pastor just got caught. In fact, I'm gonna pull it up. I can show you better than I can tell you. Hold on, I can show you better than I can tell you. Hold on. This is how majority of y'all pastors be. Hold on. This is your pastor right here.
God expects you to do what the Lord wants you to do. Like those of you who realize that the Lord wants you to give generously into his church. Amen. Don't ask no questions. Don't ask how come why come the pastor have to have him a nice house? Why come pastor doesn't have a nice car? Don't ask. I said don't ask. I said don't ask no questions. Just give the money. Look, nigga, get the collection plate right on that side. Nigga, get it around on that side.
That was don't ask no questions. The pastor gotta have a 10-bedroom mansion. This nigga got a diamond ring on every finger. He got a Maserati parked out back. Nigga, don't ask no questions, nigga. You doing God's work. You giving up your last dollar. You on the brink of gonna being homeless. Your life's being cut off. Give up the money. God said this is his house and he needs that money. So don't ask no questions. Ah, shit. Don't ask no questions, nigga.
Him a nice house. Why come church? Amen. Don't ask no questions. Don't ask how come why come the pastor have to have him a nice house? Why come pastor doesn't have a nice car? Don't ask. I said don't ask. I said don't ask no questions. Just give the money.
You know what he said? That's every pastor in these black communities, nigga. He's saying this every other sermon. This nigga talking just like this. Nigga, don't ask no questions. I'm laying pipe to every woman in this month. The majority of the women in the motherfucking congregation getting that pipe laid to them, laid on them. Majority of the niggas too. The pastor, they be piping down these niggas too in these churches, man. I'm telling y'all, man, this shit's diabolical, man. Some nefarious shit going on behind the scenes in these churches. Don't ask on the side saying dumbass. Yeah, don't ask no questions, man. Don't ask why I'm driving a motherfucking brand new Bentley. Don't ask. You driving a motherfucking broke down Honda. You in a Corolla. That motherfucker's a lemon. You got to get a jump start every morning. You crank that motherfucker up to go to church. Yeah, them passes is diabolical, man. Hold on, let me show y'all something real quick. Look, it says, look, as soon as I type this shit in, pastor accused of sex acts. Woman charged in pastor's death. Hold on. Pastor arrested on sexual assault charges in Arlington. All these motherfuckers is diabolical, man. Pastor arrested for punching his daughter. Don't get me started on this nigga Copeland. This nigga a whole demon right here. Kenneth Copeland, a whole motherfucking demon, a whole parasite. This motherfucker, look, you can tell he a demon. This motherfucker he doing God's work. He's flying on a motherfucking jet. Right? 53-year-old pastor arrested for molestation. Should I keep going? Should I keep going? Matter of fact, I got a video. Matter of fact, let me go back to my channel real quick. I got a video of this motherfucking pastor whipping all of his fucking people in his congregation's asses with a belt for not paying their tithes. Hold on. I ain't been to church in so goddamn long, and when I did go to church, I hated it. Yeah, they do. They ain't doing God. Yeah, matter of fact, they are doing God's work because the government is grotesque. Remember what God means: governmental ordinance departments. So they are doing God's work. And you know, every facet of the fucking government is perverted, deviant motherfuckers. Let me go back to this real quick. Where's that fucking video at? Where's that video? Right here, matter of fact, here we go, right here. Look at this shit. I'm gonna go back to it real quick. I skipped over it. Right here. This pastor whooping people in his congregation's asses for not with a belt. Like he's their mama and daddy for not paying tithes. Like, y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna pay them motherfucking tithes. You come in here broke. You ain't giving up money to this congregation, to this church. You get your asses with a belt. Watch this video. I'm gonna pull this video up real quick. Hold on. Man, he got all these people in there bent down like they little kids, laying on their stomachs, whooping their asses with a belt because they ain't paid their tithes, man. This is in a church. This is some diabolical shit. He got these niggas in there. Look, they on their hands and knees, laid out on their stomachs. He going up to them one by one with a belt. Said Christian pastor punishes his church goers with a belt for not paying tithes. Let me finish playing the video. He laying down that rod. Look at them. Look. This is their God right here. God ain't some nigga in the sky. God is this nigga right here, this pastor right here, whooping their ass for not paying them tithes. How dare y'all come in here empty-handed? I gotta maintain this lavish lifestyle. I gotta keep 10 diamond rings on my finger. My wife gotta keep her hair and nails done. These bills gotta stay paid. So fuck y'all coming in here empty-handed in my church? Oh, hold on, go get the belt. Y'all niggas, all y'all lay on y'all asses, lay on your hand, lay on your stomach with your asses in there, and y'all getting your asses whooped. Imagine being a grown man or woman and getting your ass whooped like this by another grown man. That's diabolical, man. Look at this shit. You can hear that shit. He whooped the whole church's asses with a belt for not paying their tithes. What's up, Copper Draco? Red Squid. Shout out to everybody, man. What's good? What's good? What's good? I'll put the link in the chat for anybody that want to come up. Copper Tone, what's good, my nigga? Yeah, man, he ain't that whooping that. You see that, Lauren Taylor? I posted this video a while ago. So my Ray said my grandmother church used to hold them hostage until they pay. Yeah, they gotta pay them donations, Dr. Umar style donations, man. Donations. Hold on, y'all. I gotta take this phone call real quick. Anybody want to come up? Hit the links in the chat. Hold on, I'll be ready. Give me like 10 seconds. I gotta take this phone call. I'm gonna let this video play. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I gotta check that phone call real quick. Yeah, salute to everybody. That's what I'm saying. Imagine putting on your Sunday's best, walking into one of these temples of doom. You got socked out, Copper Draco. That's what I'm saying. Imagine putting on your Sunday's best just to go to church and get your ass whooped like this by another grown man. He literally held them hostage. Everybody get down on the ground, man. It's a strong arm robbery. Everybody get down on the ground. Matter of fact, he told his deacon, go get my damn belt. That's what you do to your kids. Hey, everybody getting their ass whooped today. Y'all ain't done no chores, man. Everybody gonna get down. You gonna get down and lay down. That's what the pastor told him. He told him this. That's what the pastor telling you. You gonna get down and lay down. Let me pull up rich pastors, man. Some TD Jake shit. I remember they made it rain money on that nigga TD Jakes. That nigga did the money dance on one of them videos. Hold on. No, Creflo Dollar, that's his name. Hold on, yeah, that nigga did the money dance. Look at Creflo Dollar's crib. This nigga got he got a mansion.
Bamboo HR is easy for everyone, especially HR. It saves them time and money by consolidating tools.
Money! Come to me now!
Ain't no money coming to you because ain't no money came to him. What are you talking about? Money, you get money ain't coming to me now. Not if you ain't sending no money to him.
He really talking about himself. He's God. He said, "Nigga, ain't no money coming to you because ain't no money coming to me." That's what he really saying.
Of a church led by a popular televangelist are under close.
These niggas crazy, man. That let me know the majority of the masses is fucking sheep. Ain't no way in hell. Hold on, this nigga dancing on the money. They threw money on this nigga like a stripper.
You want the blessings of God? Christian, they're not yours because
they threw money on this nigga. Look at this nigga. This nigga.
Get some anointing. You put some of it.
Disturbing things you might ever see.
Wow! I be out walk on this money. Woo! 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 Get some anointing. You put some of it. Woo! Woo! Put some money.
That nigga doing the smoney dance. Shit, this nigga up there doing the smoney dance, man. Who the fuck? They threw money on this nigga like a hoe. Like one of them strippers, man. Magic City. They got Magic City inside the motherfucking church. Yeah, Joel Austin. Yeah, he's sick as fuck. I'm gonna pull him up here in a minute. Yeah, he that hurricane had hit that place where he was at. Matter of fact, and you know he got that big ass church down there, and a lot of people became homeless. They locked their doors. They wouldn't even let people seek refuge in that church. A multi-million-dollar church. A monolithic church. Probably could have housed thousands of people. Soon as they needed needed help, but they were seeking refuge. They said, hell no, lock the doors, man. Shit. Just continue to pay me. Pay. I'm God. These pastors, they God, man. It ain't no motherfucking nigga in the skies. These niggas here, this nigga doing the shmoney dance. I'm just playing this video.
You put something up here. You put.
Look. Sister Bethany done went up there and done threw $100 bill on the floor for this nigga. Adam May done went up there. Y'all seen that? She cold went up there and threw $100 bill on the ground for this nigga. She gonna go home, eat poke beans, beanie weenies, noodles, potty meat, spam. This nigga eating steak, T-bone steak, shrimp. This nigga eating the best of the best. You going home eat motherfucking potty meat. Make it make sense.
Prosper, I said.
Look at all them black women going up there giving their last dollar away to this nigga. Creflo Dollar. He telling you what he about. It's all about the money. Creflo Dollar. Who believes this shit? Who believe in these niggas, man? So it's the same thing with these YouTube niggas, with these YouTube scholars. Every day they having church every day though. Nigga, hit the cash out. Donations. It's the same thing. There's no diametrical difference between from this nigga, a pimp that's pimping the women out, the men and women in this congregation out, than a nigga that's pimping out his subs. What's the difference? It's the same shit, right? All right.
Hey!
They're dancing on the money.
Glory to God. Hallelujah. Hey! God, your bills are paid.
Ah, shit. They said your bills are paid. Nigga said, no, my bills are paid. What's that dude's name? Joel Osteen? Yeah, hold on. Type his name, man. Yeah, they shut their doors. Them nigga, he shut his doors when that motherfucking No, I don't forget. I ain't how you spell this nigga's name. Look, Hurricane Harvey hit 7 years ago. He refused help. The nigga shut the doors, man. Look how big this church is.
Wix. One platform, any website.
That nigga put a lock on the door.
The pastor.
Nigga, he did what what's his name did. Principal Clark from motherfucking Lean on Me. Nigga put a chain and bolt on the motherfucking door. Ain't nobody getting in this motherfucker.
First public response to the storm was to ask 6 million followers on Twitter to join him in prayer for his fellow Texans. But many on social media were not satisfied.
That's why I say y'all put on y'all Sunday's best, man. We having church over here, man. That's why. All right.
And said, you can do better.
This morning, Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church is open for business.
Now notice what it said. Open for business. Is a fucking business, man. All these monolithic structures, these churches, they're businesses, man. It's no different from a fucking bank. It's no different from it's a business, man. All these people were seeking refuge during Hurricane Harvey. A lot of people lost their homes. A lot of people didn't know what to do. They were confused, cold, seeking refuge. A lot of people didn't have families, so they were looking for something to go inside some of these churches. This nigga Osteen said, "Man, lock the door." Professor Clark style from Lean on Me, man, put bolts on the motherfucking door. Ain't nobody coming in God's house. I'm God, motherfucker. Ain't no nigga in the sky. I'm God. Lock the door. These niggas ain't coming in here dirty and bringing roaches in my motherfucking house. That's what he said. He said, "No, man. You know it's that always that one dirty cousin, that one dirty family member in your family. Hey, man, they ain't coming over here, man. They got roaches, man. If they do come over here, they got to strip asshole naked before they come in the door. Hell no, they ain't coming." Osteen said, "No, they ain't coming to my crib, man. They gonna bring roaches in here? Fuck no."
Do you need a towel? Taking in Harvey evacuees and truckloads of donations after facing a storm of criticism. The 16,000-seat megachurch near downtown Houston, once the Houston Rockets basketball arena, now owned by the celebrity televangelist. His sermons followed by 7 million people.
God's got this.
When Harvey slammed into Texas, Pastor Joel initially offered prayers, but little else, and social media pounced. His critics demanding more. Open your church as a shelter, one person wrote. Provide food and clothing, please. A fellow pastor tweeting, you have a huge obligation to show the love of Christ at this very moment. Open the doors.
Man, they begging and pleading with this dude, man. Open the doors. They begging him via Twitter, Instagram, every social platform. People are begging this guy, open the fucking door so people can get some refuge. We our homes are flooded out. We don't have no food. We cold. We seeking some housing. Nigga, he kept them doors shut. Just to let you know, God don't give a fuck. That's why I titled that one video, God is a deadbeat. When I say God is a deadbeat, I'm not talking about some nigga in the sky. I'm talking about your government. I'm talking about these pastors that got government contracts via 501c3s. Nigga, nigga. Yeah, Yahweh said, keep that house. Yeah, Yahweh told him, hey, man, keep the house clean, man. Don't let them niggas bring roaches in my house, man. Like I say, I know it's always that dirty cousin. Remember back in the day when we was kids, you couldn't go over that one cousin's house. Your mama said, no, you ain't going over there. You're going to bring roaches back over here. So Joel Osteen, Yahweh told that nigga, hey, man, don't let them niggas come in my house. They're going to bring roaches in this motherfucker. Keep them niggas outside. Matter of fact, they can stand outside and get these toiletries and diapers and, you know, the basic necessities. Make them niggas stand outside. You see, this is how God works. This is why I call God a deadbeat. This nigga, he everywhere. He nowhere to be found when you need when you need him. When you do need him, he everywhere to be found with his hand out. Hey man, you got $10? You got $20? Come on now. You got 30. I know you got $50. Oh, you got 100. All right, that part. Yeah, God's a deadbeat, man. Y'all already know Lil John. I'm gonna make God's a deadbeat part 3. What happened with Lil Johnny Boy? Lil Johnny Boy's daddy told him 20 years ago, hey man, I'm gonna take you to the movies. I'm gonna take you to the park to fly kites. 10 years later, Lil Johnny Boy, he done turned 15. He's still waiting at the screen door for his daddy to return. This nigga ain't nowhere to be found. He ain't never come back. He ain't even called. Same thing with this nigga Jesus, or God, the Sky Daddy nigga. You're gonna wait 2,000 years for this nigga to come back to save you. He's a deadbeat. You're gonna come back, reincarnate 20 lives from now. This nigga, he ain't never gonna come back. This nigga's the biggest deadbeat ever known to mankind. Y'all paying this nigga child support when y'all go to church every Sunday. It should be vice versa. He should be paying child support to every nigga that went broke in the church. Your deadbeat ass God, your deadbeat ass pastor, they should be looking out for you, man. Real talk.
Church says the building was
And think about all the people that went to this church, this Joel Osteen church, and gave thousands of dollars. Because you look at this, look how big this church is. It's the size of a fucking football stadium. This church probably houses almost 20, 30,000 people. Probably more than that. I'm just trying to give a rough estimate of what I'm seeing right here. Think about how much money this church is bringing in every fiscal year or every quarter based off of tithes. So when these people lost their homes and lost everything, that's what I'm saying. It's just crazy, man.
accessible due to severe flooding. Pictures the church posted seem to confirm that. Later, others responded with their own, less dramatic pictures from outside the venue. A spokesperson telling the Washington Post, "This is crazy. People are saying we've locked the church. The church has been open from the beginning, but it's not designated as a shelter." Amid the
so now the church is not a shelter. Only on Sundays, Wednesdays. It's not a shelter now though, but it's a shelter when niggas come here every Sunday, put on their Sunday's best. So God, he's not taking nobody in that's seeking refuge, man. I thought God was loving. I thought he was caring. I thought he had emphasis. I thought he had empathy and compassion for everybody. But no, this church ain't no shelter. Y'all gonna take your asses down the street somewhere else.
The rising backlash, Osteen tweeting on Tuesday afternoon, "Victoria and I care deeply about our fellow Houstonians. Lakewood's doors are open and we are receiving anyone who needs shelter." Later giving this explanation to Houston NBC station KPRC.
We were waiting for the right time. Really, Lakewood is always open. We just didn't necessarily have staff here the night that it flooded out here.
Now, volunteers are flocking to the megachurch, packing trucks full.
Y'all notice low key, it's never God that helps anybody. It's always the average Joe. People like me and you that's on the bottom of this draconian fucking Luciferian pyramid scheme that helps each other. We help each other out, right? If somebody was going through hardships right now and they needed a cash app, God wouldn't send them a cash app. It'd be somebody just like me and you. Hey man, here go $20, man. Get you something to eat, man. Hey man, here go 50. If somebody lost it all in the house fire, God, you know, I ain't gonna say God forbid, but you know, I don't want to see that happen to nobody. But let's just say if that happened, would God be giving shelter and money to this person? No, it'd probably be it'd be regular people that would start a GoFundMe, you know, that would raise the finances to help this person out. It wouldn't be this nigga God. So I say this nigga's a deadbeat, man. When I say God, I'm talking about these pastors. I'm talking about your government. I'm talking about anybody that so-called has positions of power here in this motherfucking this matrix or whatever you want to call it, man. That's what I mean when I say God is a deadbeat. Because what God means, like I said, governmental ordinance departments. And most of these pastors have 501c3s. They're government contractors. They're government workers, right? So that's what I mean and plus, what's God spelled back was dog. It's dogmatic religion. So it ties back to man, to the beast, right? So when I say God is a deadbeat, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's some nigga in the sky, some imaginary nigga in the sky with a goddamn receipt book jotting down prayers. I'm talking about it's the motherfuckers. It's the motherfucking, it's the beast, man. It's the beast. Niggas a deadbeat. Your pastor, man, your local pastor that's laying dick to every woman in this congregation. That nigga. All right, let me finish playing this shit.
Full of donations. Who's giving this stuff?
Just the neighbors. That's it.
Remember what I just said? Hear what he just said? This reporter said, "Hey man, who's giving this stuff?" You notice he didn't say God. He said the people in the village, the people in the neighborhood, citizens, hardworking taxpayers. That's on the bottom of this goddamn pyramid scheme. He didn't mention God, right? He said regular average Joes, man. We coming together, working in synergy, pulling together our resources, pulling together our finances to help people out. Joe Osteen, them niggas locked the doors on everybody. They said, "No, y'all ain't coming in here." Them niggas locked the doors, man. Come on, man. So this is what I mean when I say God is a deadbeat, and I stand on that. Y'all go check out my old videos on my playlist. Behaving, feeling safe. Yeah, it's a comfort. You know, that's what this place. That's why I call this place an amusement park, because you got different comforts here. You got different amusement rides. Church is just an amusement ride. You pay to enter that motherfucker. What happens when you go to an amusement park, to your local state fair? You want to ride your favorite ride. You got to pay to get on that motherfucker, right? So when you go to church, you got to pay to enter. People say, hey, you can cut everybody, all is welcome. No, you paying to enter that motherfucker. Because in the middle of the sermon, they passing around the goddamn collection plate. So you got to pay to play. The pastor is playing all the time, though, right?
And what you see behind me is just a taste of the response. And I'm told about 300 people are sleeping upstairs who came in from the storm. We talked to some of them yesterday.
So it took for them to come under scrutiny. It took for this church. What's up, No? It took for this pastor to get scrutinized and do get put through degradation for them to react. They should have just did that in the first place. I can guarantee you, if he would have never got no pushback on social media, them doors would have stayed locked. I can guarantee it. But yeah, man. But shout out to everybody that they don't follow any type of religion, man. It's all bullshit, man. What's up? What's up, Nazir? What's good? Money 420. What's good with you, bro? Welcome, man. Welcome. What's good with you, dog? Let me put the link in the chat for anybody that want to come up and rock with me, man. Man, y'all stop being scary, man. Come up here and rock with your boy, man. We got 20 niggas in here watching, man. Y'all get them likes up, man. Get the likes up for me, too. We got 23 people here watching. Hit the like button on your way in, or you can hit the like button on your way out, man. I'm not asking for no cash donations. I'm not running the church over here. You ain't got to pay no tithes. I ain't going to whoop your asses with a belt like that one pastor did in that video I just played. Yeah, Money 420 in the building. Y'all go sub up to his channel. He be having some dope lives over there, some dope panels over there. So everybody go sub up to Money 420's channel. Sub up to everybody's channel. Everybody sub up to everybody's channel. I see everybody has a wrench in the chat, so everybody make sure to sub up to everybody's channel, man. Support each other, man. That's what it's all about. What's good? What's good with nothing wrong with you? What's good with you? A lot of new people in the building I see. So taking care of a few things. I'll pull up in a few for sure, bro. My dog. Yeah, sub up to Money 420's channel. Sub up to Brother Nasir's channel. Sub up to who has Brother Rafe's channel. Sub up to Texas channel. Everybody in the chat, man. Y'all already know, man. I ain't even gotta tell you, man. Feeling all right on this Sunday. That's what's up. You know, slow motion is better than no motion, right? Let me ask everybody in the chat. What made any of you all leave the church? What was it? Slow, easy motion is good. It's good in this energy matrix. Yeah, this energy harvester matrix for sure. Nothing wrong with you. I'm trying to think where I see you at before. Nothing wrong with you. I think I'm subbed up to your channel. I had to go back and take a second look. I don't know if I talked to you before on here. I don't know if I talked to you on your channel. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out real quick. All I'm saying is the whole thing with religion, man, and the whole thing with people. Let me read this comment. So I left the church because I never really believed that they were preaching. Yeah, that's what's up. No, said most people just think they left the church, but it got greasy fingers in every pie for sure. And that's why I say all the time, a lot of people went back to church because a lot of people, they indulge into some of these YouTube channels, and some of these YouTube content creators, they have church where their subscribers got to pay tithes, and they pimp their subscribers out based off their ideologies. They sell them an ideology and they profit from it. I can have a bottled water community, a plastic bottled water community right now, and people, and somebody's gonna follow that ideology, right? So that's what happens with the church and all the other shit, right? That reminded me of my dad, who was a pastor to this day. Your dad's a pastor? Wow, I should date this female back in the day. Her dad was a pastor. Yeah, and like I said before, them pastors, they be perverted. I don't know if y'all heard the story I told before. I think I told this story over there on Bobby's Night panel. Shout out to Bobby's Night, by the way, too. I had mentioned that over there on his panel that one time for this back in 2010, 15 years ago, right? my twin brother. I just want to tell you how perverted these goddamn pastors are. That's when I'm gonna tell you when I finally like say, hey, I'm getting fucked away from religion. I'm not going to church no more. I'm not playing them games no more. My twin brother, right, was having a hard time financially. This is back, like I said, back in 2010, right? And this pastor that was like helping him out financially for a brief period of time was well respected in the neighborhood. He had a wife, he had children. He did a whole lot of community work, like outreach stuff. He would do like fish fries for the community, barbecues. He would help people out. He was well respected in his neighborhood, right? This pastor of this church. But this pastor had a deviant side to him. He had a lot of skeletons in his motherfucking closet. And my brother was telling me, he was conveying to me, he's like Kentrell, let me tell you something real quick. I said, what's good? He said, man, you know I've been fucked up lately when it comes to this money, right? I said, yeah. He said, this pastor been helping me out. He gave me $500 here one time. Then another time he gave me like $400. So this pastor gave him $1,000+ in increments over time, right? So they say nothing is free, right? Nothing in this world is free. Everything has a price tag on it. It comes like somebody's not gonna give you that type of money and don't expect nothing in return. But my brother, being naive, he's thinking this is a man of Christ. This is a man of God. He's not thinking like that. Right, this pastor, he's thinking that this pastor's not thinking like that. It's not moving like that. But this pastor starts to text my brother, like saying, "Hey man, when can we hang out? When can we meet up? Like I want to have sexual relations with you." He was telling my brother this. Remind y'all now, this pastor is well respected in his neighborhood, in his community. He has a wife and kids, but like I said, he has a deviant side to him, a perverted side to him, where he likes men. And my little brother my twin brother was telling me this shit. I'm like, nigga, you lying, man. That shit ain't true. Man, come to find out, this nigga started showing me receipts, man. This nigga started showing me text messages of this pastor telling him that he want to suck him off, doing all this grotesque shit, all this nasty, all this diabolical shit. Yeah, man. He told my twin brother he wanted to suck him off. I'm guessing like he had an ulterior motive the whole time. He's the pastor thinking to himself, like, man, I'm giving this dude all this money. I'm helping him pay his light bill. I'm helping him get by. I want something in return. I told my twin brother, I said, man, you need to expose that nigga, man. I said, that nigga married with children, man, expose that fraud ass nigga. I said, that nigga in church every Sunday got these people believing in him the whole time behind the scenes. He's texting other men trying to get into sexual relationships with other men. Whole time he married with children. He's a man of God, right? And think about this, goes on all the time. All the time. Think about the ones that don't get caught. Let me read. What's up, Lilith? What's good with you? See, I left the church when I realized I had a choice as an adult, and opposed to being made for me as a kid. Yeah, it was the same thing for me, Lilith. When I was younger, when I was living with my granddad in Mississippi, we was forced to go to church. And like I said, my granddad was like, he was really into the church. Like, we went to church 4 days a week. He would clean it up on Monday. We would go with him. Sunday, we in church. Wednesday, we in Bible school, whatever you want to call it. Saturday, we going back for other services. So I hated this shit. I dreaded going. Rafe said I left religion. Had too many questions and no answers. I feel like a lot of people, I left with no answers too, bro. That's what's up, Noise. I report every church Sunday service that pop up on my news feed. That's what's up, man. Get through these comments real quick. Yeah, that shit was wild, bro. I'll never forget that shit. That shit happened 15 years ago, man. I'll never forget that shit. When that nigga started showing me them text messages and them receipts, I was like, wow, man. I started looking at all pastors with a side eye. I was like, man, they really perverted in that motherfucker. Most of them pastors, they really want to be in homosexual relationships with other men. Are they not even doing that? They might be like involved in a pederast relationship with kids, because we see that a lot of the time with the Catholic Church, right? Think about all the scandals that went on over in the Catholic churches and shit like that. That's even worse. It's more diabolical, man. I guess you know what? That's what happens when people get put in positions of power and they feel like they're leading. They feel like they're leading people. People get like they go on an ego trip, and they get that's when the perversion kicks in. Just because they so indulged in this power, they on a power trip so much, they're liable to do anything. So that's why it's dangerous to follow behind people. Because like I said the other day, sometimes numbers do lie. Somebody can have a large following. Say somebody has 2 million followers on YouTube, and this person is propagating religio or propagating let me think of some type of ideology. They got these millions of people following behind them. That might put that person on a power trip. So they feel like they can go do anything. Think about all these content creators. They be getting caught up in all this nefarious shit, all this diabolical shit. That's why. That's what happens. There's no different from what these pastors and these politicians be doing, man. Yep, church is the bank. Church more than the bank. Forced into church at a young age. Got into Islam in my teen years. Then later realized they're both, the same mental scam. Yep. Islam, all that shit's all wrapped in one. It's a business. Let's see another video real quick. It's like pick your poison. They'll sell you this because they got a Jesus, they got a deity or an image of a man for everybody to worship. So like me growing up back in the day, my mom had a depiction of black Jesus hanging on the wall. We had plastic on our couches and shit like that. Y'all already know how it was. Niggas couldn't even sit on the couch. Yeah, my mom and dad, they had plastic on the couch back in the day with a picture of this nigga hanging on the wall. A picture of this nigga and a picture of Malcolm X hanging on the wall. Was in the majority. Hold on, I was sharing the wrong tab. Was in the majority of households. I remember vividly being 10 years old, and my mom's had a picture of this nigga hanging on the wall. I said, I'm thinking to myself, who is this nigga? Yeah, for sure. My folks were infatuated for a little while, but never pressured me to believe. That's what I'm saying. I feel like when you go down south, like the Bible Belt and shit like that, like I'm saying, like the business that I run, right? I run a business, right? And the majority of the customers that I deal with, are involved in religio. I've had a microcosm of my customers try to like sell me religion while I was doing the job in their house. It's the same. It's no different than somebody trying to sell you spirituality, telling you that you need to meditate every day. So they do the same thing. You need to pray every day. It's the same goddamn thing, right? But every household I go into, the majority of my customers are white, right? White people, right? They got a picture of the white nigga hanging on the wall. So majority of the time when I'm going into these people's houses that are white people, they got a depiction of this nigga, an image of this nigga hanging on the wall. Right here. So it's pick your poison, right? Everybody's waiting on the Savior. Nigga, waiting on the Savior, you done came down this motherfucker. You done live 10 lives coming down this motherfucker waiting on the Savior, man. Save your goddamn self. For sure. Give me 5 seconds. I'll be right back. Nothing wrong with you said. I can't stand white Jesus. Do anybody in the chat feel like that white Jesus personifies or solidifies so-called, I don't want to say white. I don't want to call it white privilege. I want to call it white extremism or some type of it gives white people I feel like you can say the same thing for like black people and white people. They when I was younger, my mom had a picture of the black Jesus hanging on the motherfucking wall. Right? So that'll give either race, so-called race, a superiority complex. Like a superior complex. Like they're superior than the other so-called race. I never really put too much emphasis on seeing this depiction hanging on my damn wall as adolescent. I'm pretty sure if Jesus lived, he was a she. Elaborate on that a little bit more, no? What you mean when you say that? What you mean by that? I went and did a job at a church one time. This was like, what, a year and a half ago? They had a picture of the white Jesus. This nigga Caesar Borgia sitting on a white horse with a bloody sword. I said, man, who the fuck? I said, this shit's diabolical, man. I said, who would worship this shit right here? I said, the majority of the people that come into this motherfucking church, they looking at this nigga as some goddamn Messiah. This nigga sitting on a horse with a bloody sword. He's like, off with your head, motherfucker. I was like, man, bro, it's like, it's hard to break that cycle, man. You know, but shout out much credence and veneration to the people that do break the chain. They do break the spell of religio, man. But then once you break that spell, you can be subjugated to so many other spells, man. So many different forms of different ideologies, man. I feel like ideology can be a spell, a way of thinking, man. And religion is just it's an ideal of something. It's an ideal of a nigga in the sky watching over you that's gonna come back one day and save you. That's just an ideal, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. Major control mechanism using white Jesus as a pass for generational evil. Right, I get that. You gotta let it all go, man. You gotta break that down. You gotta break them chains, man. So they trade the spell. What's up, Sugar Berries? What's good with you? Immaculate conception can occur in nature, but without male seed, it can only produce another female. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they trade. Yeah, you trade one spell for another. That's all it is. You're trading out spells. For sure. But shout out to everybody though. To anybody that's just coming in, man, hit the like button. To anybody leaving, hit the like button. Salute to everybody. And don't forget, during 2020, what the majority of these pastors were doing, they all supported the goddamn inoculation. Most of them did because they were getting kickbacks. I seen a motherfucking pastor did a whole fish fry. For everybody in the neighborhood to get that shit. Look at this shit right here. Watch this shit right here. Foaming at the mouth and shit. All this foaming at the mouth and shit. And save the theatrics for me. Look at this shit here. Oh, I'm about to go get. People say I'm about to go get baptized. Well, shit. If I'm gonna get baptized, I need 50,000. What do I get from being baptized? If I'm gonna let somebody dip me in water, in holy water, so called, I need something in return, right? It's just like telling me to go line to go. It's just like telling me to go line to go vote for somebody, and I ain't getting nothing back in return. What the fuck? How do I benefit from voting for anybody? So how do I benefit from going into any goddamn church, listening to a bunch of fallacies and bullshit being told by the goddamn pastor? Then I got to get baptized. What am I benefiting from this shit? I'm being saved by what? The blood of what? Blood of who? Christ? Fuck all that shit. None of this shit that we got to do benefits anybody, man. It's all garbage, man. It's trash. Let me go back real quick. $2 ass pastors, man. These are $3 pastors, man.
You may not understand this. I don't either. But when the Lord talks to me, I obey him. It's just that simple. There's nothing more to it.
Are you ready, guys? Fire!
I see this buffoonery here. This motherfucker threw his coat at him. He passed out. Y'all see this bullshit? Y'all see this hogwash?
Take it! Take it! Take it! Take it! Take the anointing! Take the fresh breath of the Spirit.
Y'all see how one person can control how many people in this congregation here? There's probably almost 1,000 people in this goddamn congregation in this church. One person can control that. That shows you that gives more validity to what I be saying all the time. What we say, the few controls the many. One pastor in here can control all these people in this congregation, man. Just like a puppet like Donald Trump can get up on a podium and control millions of people, man. That's what it's about. It's just like one content creator can control the way 500,000 of his subs think. It's the same thing. There's no diametrical difference, man. This shit crazy. It's weird, man. That's just weird to me. It's voodoo for sure. Spell casting, voodoo, trickery, man. What's up? What's up, Chief? What's good with you? Man, I can't watch this shit no more. Oh man, this shit's comical, man. God damn. This shit's pure comedy. Playing a video for y'all real quick. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Who remember this shit? Hold on, I'm gonna play this real quick.
A DeKalb County church hosted in-person worship for the first time since requiring its members to be vaccinated. At Piney Grove Baptist Church, worshipers have to sign a waiver and show proof of vaccination before entering the church. They are also doing temperature checks at the door. Piney Grove has about 3,000 active members. The church's pastor says they are following the science. If that didn't make a nigga want to leave the church just by hearing that, hey man, I gotta take this inoculation to enter this motherfucker to worship God. Why can't this nigga come find me where I'm at then? Why can't he come outside? Why I gotta come inside to worship this nigga? Tell this nigga God to come outside then. They can do it preacher Polly style. Hold on. And will not apologize for being cautious during this time.
Hold on.
A deaconess with the church says people she checked in today had no issue with the vaccine requirement.
They seem to be happy with the.
This nigga right here. This is your pastor right here.
At Eye Direct, we make buying prescription eyewear online easy. Shop over 3,000 styles starting at just $6.
Two sides to every story. Not one, but two. A story is not one-sided. A story has a duality. There's two sides to every story. What brings to mind the phrase, necessary evil. Now, I know many of you may hear the phrase necessary evil and you say to yourself, that don't even make no sense to me. Can't be no such thing as necessary. How's evil necessary? That don't match. That's plaids and stripes, evil and necessary. You see, because without bad, there is no good. Without light, there is no dark. You need both these things. You know what I'm saying? If every day is a sunny day, well, then what's a sunny day? Well, the bottom line, brothers and sisters, what I'm trying to tell you tonight is that evil is necessary. Evil is necessary. Thereby, if it's necessary, evil must be good. Evil is good. That's what I say. Evil must be good. Let me hear y'all say it. Evil is good. That's right. Evil is good. Take Brother Brown, for instance. One of our strongest people. Pillar of stability. Brother Brown was down on Bushwick Avenue last night with a $2 hole.
Oh, Preacher said, I didn't know she was your home.
Stinking dog, you told me you was at your mama. Now that's evil. When you tell your wife, I'm gonna go see mama. Then you go down on Bushwick Avenue and get you a $2 hole. That's evil. But Brother Brown had a good time with that $2 hole. You can push a $2 hole to the line. So you don't have no limits. Evil and good, they walk hand in hand. Evil is as evil does.
Rita, hey, I thought I'd find you here.
What are you doing here?
The captain wants us to check something out. She got some info.
Preacher Polly, this nigga's in every church, in every ghetto across this geographical landmass. You're gonna find yourself a Preacher Polly. You're gonna find this nigga. He in your local church right now. This nigga Preacher Polly, he everywhere. Go to your local hood. This nigga Preacher Polly, he in the pulpit right now. What's up? What's up, Copper Draco, my nigga? What's good, bro? Now come up here and rock with me, man. Your local pastor, a Preacher Polly ass nigga.
Go on those 2 steps in the dumpster.
Nikki, the whole Babylon. That's what you was. The whole Babylon.
I never touched that girl.
Oh, yeah? Then you should change your shirts more often. That's a lipstick on your collar.
Lipstick on the collar. What kind of man are you? It's a shame and a shock. It didn't happen like that. That's right. Tell it didn't happen that way. Don't be ashamed of yourself, boy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't.
Shit, pure comedy, man. He said evil is necessary, man. Oh, shit. Is the volume distorted, y'all? Let put a 1 in the chat. The volume is good. You know what? Let me know if I'm good on the 1s and 2s. Okay, I'm gonna ask this question again, like I asked earlier in the panel, because I asked this question earlier on another panel. Yeah, let me know in the chat since we got more people in here. Has it been more beneficial for so-called black people to have a government or more detrimental? Which one? Yeah, let me know in the chat because I asked the same question earlier, but since we got more people in here, I'm gonna ask the question again. I want to know y'all. Give me y'all input on that. You said that's why they think they're so important. Yeah, they ain't important, man. Somebody put it in the chat. Black means evil. Right. In layman's term, the dictionary, Webster's version, right? So black has so many different meanings to it, right? Yahweh. Matter of fact, let's look up the dictionary. Let's look at the definition of black real quick, because I know how this nigga Yahweh is. This nigga, he gonna want to go into the particulars and shit like that. Let me see. Let me show this shit real quick. So I'm saying black has so many different meanings to it, though. I mean, you can pinpoint it to that, yeah, but it has so many different meanings, man. I was about to say something. Damn, I lost my damn train of thought. 1 second, yeah, I gotta take this phone call real quick. 1 second. While I stand beside it. Nah, I'm not standing beside it. I'm not standing beside that terminology. I'm just saying that to get my point across. Why you think I said so black, nigga? Clean your ears out, Yahweh, nigga. You need to change your name too, nigga. Yahweh. Clean your ears out, nigga. All right, cool. Hey man, we got 20 people here watching, man. Get this panel up to 30 likes, man. If y'all don't get it up to 30 likes, man, I'm gonna end this shit. I'm gonna hit the end stream button right now. I'm gonna end this motherfucking shit right now. We got too many people watching from the bushes, man. Get the likes up for your boy. I don't want no cash donations. I don't want none of that. I got more spies over here now. Then goddamn, get the likes up for me, man. Shit. If I had drama going on, niggas be all up in here. I ain't got no drama going on right now. Niggas ain't showing no love, man. Come on, man. Shit, I ain't gotta have drama up here every day. Hit the like button, man. Niggas ain't gotta be up here on this panel yelling at each other all the time for y'all to support, man. Y'all telling the word that y'all are evil. Nigga, what are you talking about, Yahweh? System will be replaced eventually, but it doesn't lead to end at all. Once it will be too chaotic, all the sick elements must be annihilated. The holes need to be plunged for a little while. Okay, I see what you're saying, though. What's up, Kenneth Powell, bro? What's good with you, man? You came from Bobby's channel, right? Salute, man. Appreciate that. I'm talking about. I know you're talking about nothing, Yahweh, man. When you say things, bro, you got to be able to elaborate on that shit, man. Articulate what you saying, nigga. You just say one-liners and that's it. That's it. That's all you do, nigga. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I be having smoke with you, bro, because you just say shit and you can't go into definition of what you trying to elaborate, bro. You just say things and you don't break it down what you saying, nigga. That's what I'm saying. That's what makes you look crazy most of the time, bro. You all right, Yahweh, bro. You good. Now, somebody asked me earlier in my comments on my community tab, because my last name is Dixon, do I have family in the Delta? No, I don't have family in the Delta that I know of. Mainly from mainly southern Mississippi, near the coast. I got family in Taylorsville, Mississippi. That's where my dad's from. That's a small, dry county. Red clay. All my uncles and shit, if they're not working, them niggas sitting underneath a fucking shade tree getting drunk and politicking. And then my mom, she come from a place called Laurel, Mississippi. Matter of fact, they made a movie based on that called Jones. Whoever remembers that movie is called Jones. That movie is based out of Jones County, Mississippi. That's what Laurel is, Jones County. I got a family in Heidelberg. That's Beaver Meadows. That's where my granddad's from. My mom's dad's from there. And then I got family in Hoy, Mississippi. My grandmother lived there in Hoy. Then I got family in Soso, Mississippi. And then some more Dixons. We had a family reunion in Louisiana. I'm trying to think. Because they did a crowd, boy. I remember this was back in 2007. Trying to think what part of Louisiana this was. But the majority, like my last name is Dixon, the majority of the Dixons lived in this small town in Louisiana. I'm trying to remember the damn name of this town. So I got family in Louisiana and Mississippi because my grandmother was born in New Orleans, but migrated to Mississippi. So the link tripping. Let me put it back in the chat for you, bro. Put a new link in the chat. No, I was trying to. I was answering. I forgot her name. Popcorn's answer earlier. We might be Ken. You never know, because I got the Dixons all throughout Mississippi. But my parents, like I say all the time, they left Mississippi when I was young. At a young age, because ain't too many jobs down there. Like when I went back down there in 2007 and lived with my grandmother, is either you worked at a goddamn chicken factory, you worked at a fast food place, or you worked on a farm. So ain't too many, things you can do down there to make your ends meet, And plus they label Mississippi like the slowest state academic wise, but I beg to differ. I don't see it like that, man. Because I see a lot of people who be putting in these chats, Southern niggas are slow, man. That's not the case. That's just a stigma, right? You don't clean up all the fruitcakes. So you don't clean up all the fruitcakes, so no fruitcake want to come up and build fruitcake. Yahweh, man, what you talking about, man? Matter of fact, I'm about to give you the boot, nigga. I feel like you taking shots at me, nigga. You about to get deleted like that nigga Shy Son until 2080. Hold on. Nigga, you about to get deleted until 2080, nigga. In our next life, nigga, you still gonna be deleted, nigga, from this channel. Ha! Fuck, nigga. Oh, okay. I thought so, nigga. Yeah, I'll delete your ass until 2080, nigga. You will get the boot. Like the nigga Shy Son. Just still tripping. Let me try to hold on, bro. Let me try to put a new link. Let me try to put a new link up in the chat for you, man. All right, 1 second. That's crazy, y'all. Business. I did like 3 houses last week. As soon as I do a panel, everybody hit me up to come do a job at their crib, man. That's crazy. So it might be your phone, yeah, man. It should be tripping sometimes, man. But yeah, if nobody comes up, man, I'm not gonna be up here too much longer. I'll probably end up playing some music here in a minute. I'll close it out. If nobody comes up, but the chat was booming today, so that's the only thing that matters. Get them likes up for me. Get me at least 10 more. If anybody listening, I don't want no money, man. I don't ask for no cash donations, no none of that. Give me at least 15 more likes to the 15 people listening right real quick. But like I said, let me share my screen again. Yeah, I'm not gonna be up here too much longer if nobody comes up, man. I ain't gonna sit and talk to myself. I ain't gonna talk y'all heads off I just seen the YouTube streaks was dead today, so I figured, you know, I go live. I said, nigga, ain't nobody live today, so hold on, let me go live real quick. Because usually a lot of other platforms are doing open panels at this time, you know. So I seen nobody was doing shit. So let me hold up. Let me hop up here for a little hot second. Let me play some music real quick. Yeah, let me know in the comments when I play this song if the music or the audio is distorted. If so, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll shut this motherfucker down. But let me play this shit real quick.
Superior smooth taste, worth playing. Michelob Ultra, superior like beer.
All right, is the audio good, y'all? Anybody listening? Put a 1 in the chat if the audio is good. My nigga Copper Draco, man. What's good, my nigga? Hey, Mike, check real quick. Can y'all hear me? What's up, Dean? What's good with you? If anybody wants to come up, the link in the chat. The link's in the chat. You know, it's free to hit the like button. So if anybody want to come up, the link's in the chat, and then, you know, it's free to hit that like button, man. You know, it's free to support. Like I said, I don't want no monetization to support this channel. Just, you know, just get the likes up for me. Give me at least 15 more likes, and I would greatly appreciate you all, you know. My battery is on zilch. It's all good, Dean. Hey, Copper Draco, your mic good? Yeah, I can't hear you, bro. Let me try to let's get this real quick. You might have to come in and come back out. Are you barbecuing, nigga? Where you at? You in Texas, right? Damn, it's raining here, bro. Yeah, the weather miserable as fuck here today, man. What you doing? What you doing on the grill, man? What you doing on that damn grill, man? Yeah, that sound like fun, man. Shit, nigga. If the weather wasn't miserable here today, shit, I would have crunked the grill on. I would turn the grill on. That's what I did last week. It was like 70 degrees here when the cloud of chemtrail in the sky. It wasn't a cloud or a fucking chemtrail in the sky. I turned the motherfucking grill on. I can't wait till it's like that consistently, though, man. The weather be tripping here. Like one week is 40 degrees, 30 degrees, and 1 week is 70 and 60. The weather bipolar than a motherfucker, man. You know, so I'm ready for the weather to be consistently, you know, mild and hot, because that determines on if I make money or not. So I prefer the weather to be mild. That way I can get I can run my business and make money for sure. When it's raining and miserable, fuck no. That shit slows down my paper. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So the temperature's been dropping. It's about to get ain't it fall time there, Dean? Where you at? It's spring here. You in New Zealand, right, Dean? So it's starting to get cold there. What's up, Copper Draco, bro? Oh, let me see something. I try to speak into your mic, man. See if it works. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Copper Draco, but man, hopefully he gets those technical difficulties fixed, man. Sure, it's fall, y'all. I figured that. Yes, fall season there. Where you at? Yeah, man, we going into this week. It's officially spring here where I'm at. It started yesterday. 322. Matter of fact, Skull and Bones. Huh? Whatever it's called, whatever it is. But yeah, it's gonna start getting cold there. Yeah, fuck all that shit, man. I ain't fucking with no cold weather, man. Well, I'm gonna play this song real quick.
Rashad, Jamal, it's time, we talk, we guys, we lords, we die, we fall. It's not because you inside them walls that I held you accountable for them lies you talk. If you innocent for real, I hope you get your appeal. I want around you to know what you did, but that ain't gonna stop me from talking to Shell. But I heard you say you would murder some kids and witness you curse when you hurting your feelings. All the women you refer to as bitches, just cause they weren't trying to work with polygamy, tearing them down. We never came from a woman, got our name and our game from a woman. See, the so-called black man placed the woman beneath and he chained our women to the melanin dominant women. I promise you will not remain where we put you. See, they got a little information, get the drip and make up in their brain that they got. We can see through the game they spit, cover up for all the shame that they hide. Niggas wanna be Dr. Melikazi York, but then wanna get hanged like the guy. Talking about I said I was Dr. Melikazi York's son. I never claimed that he lied. I'm just here to remind people how that 9 either really came out besides. They just wanna be rightly guided. You should know what that mean with a name like Rashad. Pops told me the people waking up and circumambulating, they gotta find right knowledge. They looked up to you cause they thought you knew the truth till faith got it slide. I've been on this since a preteen, still think I just do it for fame. How could I speak on the government that took our land? You hear me crying from the pain, cloudy eyes, tears dropping while Rashad Jamal telling people they was not advancing up to here. Whole time just regurgitating every word he saying, not researching Nathan, but he telling the people I work for Satan. While he yelling deceitful, perverted statements. You are not a revolutionary, less a revolution. That would mean you walking in circles. Well, obviously, cause your followers heard you and thought you would lead them up out of them hearses. But how are they worse than they started? I ask question, they barking, they don't know the most simple ass science like carving. Like literally everybody in their mama got carving. And I blame Bobby, him and the same guy that couldn't explain why he used to be catching rides to Tom Brady to try to get in that right knowledge. This is the main problem. They lied that they followers pick up the same vibes, so they probably should have became 5%ers to make 5% of the system. They stay trying to make 9, but they ain't sound. Rashad Jamal know why he got to fall, but he got his chest up, steady talking. 2025, let's just get them all in a row. With the side now vibe, but to throw at these niggas, click clack, West Hub, Billy Carson.
All these pseudo ass niggas, all these pseudo niggas on this YouTube shit. I'll decide which Bible to throw at these niggas. All these fallacy telling ass niggas on the YouTube streets. What Bible to throw at these niggas, man? Yeah, this Nuwapian. Yeah, he is a Nuwapian. Him, all them niggas are Nuwapians, man. That right, what's it called? Right knowledge that they had going on up there, man. He bodied that nigga. What's his name though? Shah Jamal though. Another motherfucking pseudo teacher.
Peacock invites you to a magical night in.
You're welcome.
Wicked, streaming now only on Peacock.
Ooh. Extraordinary exclusive interview with Ye.
Hold up, Ye not crazy.
Ye, previously known of course as Kanye West.
Hold up, Ye not crazy.
One of the most famous and influential artists in the world.
Hold up, Ye not crazy.
Outrage over the past 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Anti-Semitic.
but the world's like, that nigga is crazy. But the world's like, why about these babies? The world's like, they don't see what Ye see, like the condition we in. Yo,
Yeah, I say out loud, I stand with Ye, then they gon' try to cancel phase. In the face of fact that it's still a choice to let that man enslave him. But hey, bro, hand me my acres, fuck your emancipation. They been trying to play like they hooked us up, but the strands is fading day by day. But look, keep me up right, feel like a cancer patient. That went over the top like I'm laminating, but the documents damage, racing the clock. This is your old granddaddy land, they taking. DEFCON level 0, matriarch, blam the nation. Mama, the reason I am a Mason. Couldn't wait for no man to raise them. Just look at my mannerisms. I'm so supreme. Before want me to lead like I'm Martin, I'm supposed to dream. And I see the celebrities ain't told to bring no focusing on the quote like Jehovah's King. And if you know the meaning, yeah. They don't want to admit that we the chosen, those are demons. Yeah, I picked up on the lingo with people who know be speaking, yeah. But I guess if I'm able to peep the code, I'm overthinking, yeah. We are too far from home, can we be honest? Trump tried to blow the trumpet on it, we ain't want it. They weaponized that DEFCON shit like that shit was something. But if you ain't understand what it meant, why the fuck you coming? The White Lives Matter shirt made niggas foreign armies. Like, damn, niggas exist. Where the fuck was y'all when all these niggas made songs about killing babies and mommies? And I ain't heard no Black Lives Matter since 2020. Guess bodies gotta go viral for folks to give a damn. Niggas only post a clip on their own or on the phone for Instagram. We go to war against each other for opposing opinions, fam. Interviews get deleted and bleaked, and them niggas chairs. Well, should I drink to that? And if I get drunk, just let the stories hit you. Notice they always call you crazy when it's the Lord that sent you. Prophets in their own town, you know the rest. But even if them prophets get to going down, you know you blessed. See, the world's like, nigga, it's crazy. The world's like, quiet about these babies. The world's like, they don't see what Ye see, like the condition we in. Like, is you listening when? He told her they took away niggas' identity. Toby and Coochie could take, but if you couldn't say you were you, cause you made an image and lineage, prove that you ain't even new to the way they remove any page for history that are like you in the face. And you blue in the face, you can say you were you, but the paper say it isn't truthful to say that you anything. Tell you in the loop of the play what you finna be. When niggas get approved, then we taking the energy we using to boost this fake. It's a remedy. We caught that fluke and they made a new enemy. Doctor Who finna play shit enemy. I don't choose to be made no BDP. IG who can relate, no snooze in the wake. I'm too finna break your rules. Got both boots in the race. I'm pooping for Ye, bro. Do me a favor, don't lose. Cause the shit not rooted in hate, but a nigga just not too smooth to debate. No Jews, and I'm not finna let nobody indoctrinate your youth and erase your rules. But if that's not you, then okay, can you move out of the way so the true niggas may come through? And you know we got Lewis, he taking the fruit of the nation, improving the day with our crew. I hear the fruit by the way from the roof, and I pray that I'm grooming and say that I do. Cause we don't got too many days till Lucifer take the stage with a deja vu. Cause I knew how they played out too. It's a rude as awakening, dude, finna take y'all through. They shot a movie and placed all the blueprint and all of the bloopers, and they got loose. Yeah, got a hold of them, yeah, got a load of them. Why it's a problem if they not here? Nigga might not approve of the way that he choosing to say what he do, but okay, y'all who? Y'all ain't no Boosie to make y'all new generation a new. Can he save our youth? He can't. Shit, he can, but he won't. Ain't saying Ye can't do no wrong shit. He a man of his own. Just on that same shit, Charles and White and Fanny be on. To all my niggas in the struggle around the planet, be strong. But hold up. Ye not crazy.
Meet Asana, a work management platform that helps companies get more done and save more time. Teams can stay connected while they track updates and visualize timelines. Asana, a smarter way to work. Try it for free today at asana.com.
Yeah, dude snapped on that shit, man. That's one of my favorite tracks, man. Not going through it,
We're going to the set now, man. Breathe hard. I wanna talk to the mayor, to the governor, to the motherfucking president. I wanna talk to the FBI and the CIA and the motherfucking congressman. I wanna talk to the mayor, to the governor, to the motherfucking president. I wanna talk to the FBI and the CIA and the motherfucking congressman. Can I talk to you? Step up to the White House, let me in. What's my reason for being? I'm your next of kin, and we built this motherfucker. You wanna kill me cause my hunger? Mr. America, young black niggas want ya. I wanna talk to the man, understand this motherfucking G back in my hand. What happened in San Fran? Young girl hit by policeman, 12 shots off in a dome. Damn, niggas thought we slept, but the architects of the Pentagon from Egypt. Government secret, the 99 to 2G computer shut down. What now? Extinction on Earth? Human cut down. Niggas play with PlayStations. They building space stations on Mars, plotting civilizations, dissing us, discriminating different races. Taxpayers pay for more jails for black and Latin faces. Why blame face us? To the governor,
to the motherfucking president. I wanna talk to the FBI and the CIA and the motherfucking congressman. I wanna talk to the mayor, to the governor, to the motherfucking president. I wanna talk to the FBI and the CIA and the motherfucking congressman. I'm just a black man, why I made it so hard? Damn, nigga gotta go create his own job. Mr. Mayor, imagine this was your backyard. Mr. Governor, imagine it's your kids that starve. Imagine your kids gotta sling crack to survive. Swing a Mac to be live, cardiac and get high. It's the ghetto life, yeah I celebrate it, I live it. And all I got is what you left me with. I'ma get it, and y'all combining all the countries, we gon' do the same. Combine all the cliques to make one gang. It ain't a black and white thing, it's to make a change. Citizens of a higher plane. Talk to the mayor, to the governor, to the motherfucking president. I wanna talk to the FBI and the CIA and the motherfucking congressman. I wanna talk to the mayor, to the governor, to the motherfucking president. I wanna talk to the FBI and the CIA and the motherfucking congressman. I wanna talk to the mayor, to the governor, to the motherfucking president. I wanna talk to the FBI and the CIA and the motherfucking congressman. Can I talk to you? What y'all waiting for? The world will blow up before you hear this? Rewind this. 4 minutes before we timeless. Let y'all niggas bang my shit before Saddam hits. Let Nostradamus tell us what time it is. They try to buy us with dough. Fake black leaders are puppets. Always talk about the city budget. The news got it all confused. Lying to the public. They eyes watching. Stay wise and move above it. Water floods predicted. Hurricane twisters. It's all signs of the Armageddon. 3 6s. People versus the system. Politics versus religion. Holy war, Muslim versus Christian. Niggas in high places. They don't got the balls for this. People in power sit back and watch them slaughter us. Mr. President, I assume it was negligence, but your streets are upside down. I'm here to represent. To the mayor, to the governor, to the motherfucking president. I wanna talk to the FBI and the CIA and the motherfucking congressman. I wanna talk to the mayor, to the governor, to the motherfucking president. I wanna talk to the FBI and the CIA, to the motherfucking congressman. Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you, Mr. President? You know what I'm saying? Niggas trying to get with the computers, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't John Henry banging down a fucking cave fighting against a machine, nigga. We wanna be part of establishment, nigga. That's what we stepping up for, you know what I mean? Ain't no cartoon out here, you know what I mean? This shit is real. Total
Scheduled doctor's appointment, turned in expenses, hit the gym, got to your
Recently, there has been an emergence of socially conscious and political rappers. It seems to be a new trend in the hip-hop world.
Nas is a rebel to America. Nas is a rebel to America. Nas is a rebel to America.
Check it. Spot Bill Rocker, Lil Papa, killed Hoffa, beard little longer, feel strong and I'll stop ya. Drill sergeant, still thorough, wheelbarrows up the still vodka, get me real bonkers like Will Ferrell, on cat tranquilizer. Rap guys get bait and think they messiahs, but they liars. Vote for who now? You red, white, and blue? I'm American too, but I ain't with the president's crew. But you're peddling and who you peddling to? You ain't got the ghetto with you, trying to lead blind sheep to the slaughterhouse. Talking about rap the vote, you ain't thought about the black vote mean Nathan. Who you gonna elect? Satan to Satan. In the hood, nothing is changing. We ain't got no choices. Who to choose? 10 years ago, they were trying to stop our voices. And in hip hop, they some hypocrites. Condoleezza Rice, I don't really get this chick. Tell her if she really ever cared about poor schools, about poor children, that she gotta prove that she ain't just another coon Uncle Tom fool. Like these MCs, gotta give them the rules. Lie to the youth, Uncle Tom, you confused. Might as well give the hip hop community a noose. Need a truce with the gangs, it's a food for the hungry. On carry nuts, he look at you like a monkey. You MCs on that old slavery path. The bushes will look at your ass and laugh. See, it's all about community, let's help ourselves. Cops brutalize us, get dealt with shells. It's our turn, it's about time we win. Need somebody from the hood as my councilman.
Yeah, I think about this every day. That's the American way. Shit. Yeah, I think about this every day. That's the American way.
That's the American
Shit.
way.
Yeah, I think about this every day. That's the American way.
With the dealio. What? I gotta squeeze the juice out of the head. Yeah, squeeze the juice out of the headphone, yo. When you think of me, you think of a problem. Who, what, when, and how you gon' solve them. Automatic or revolver. KI double lesson. Here's the lesson. Most beams is infrared, but mine's is fluorescent. No matter where you go, I'ma spot you. No matter how many people you put me in front of, I'ma rock you. And if you try to be the hard top, I'm gon' drop you. I got to treat you like the clutch and pop you. Creep through in the 420 with your honey. Cause you ain't nothing but a playboy that turned bunny. And the only thing left to discuss is more money. In these bullshit games, these chickens try to run me. Y'all know y'all can't touch us. I flow luscious. It's so real, I make her hop out and get the Duchess. I'm sitting on 1,000 birds and I hide from the camera. Cause the picture's worth 1,000 words. And y'all herbs, y'all get what y'all deserve. Y'all do the catering while we just get served. And you got some nerve for PH and Jason. Do you have any idea who you facing? Just something about my shit you'll never figure out. It's too hot, burning my mouth. That's why I spit it out. It must be real hard for y'all to listen. And it's sad, niggas is too broke to pay attention. Chillin', sitting on about $500,000. All my niggas, all my guns, all my women. Next 10 years, I should see about $1 billion. All for the love of drug. Yeah, chillin', sitting on about $500,000. All my niggas, all my guns, all my women. Next 2 years, I should see about $1 billion. Hey yo, niggas know the line of work. Bulletproof designer shirt, rolling with a China doll. She'll be reminding y'all, down to the underworld.
I'm gonna do something I never done before. Anybody want a particular song they want played, put it in the chat and I'll play it. That's how we're gonna rock out the rest of the stream. You know, get the lights up for me. But like anybody listening, if you want a particular song played, put it in the chat. I'll play it for you, man. So we're gonna roll out, man.
Fuck Jay-Z. What's up, niggas? Hey, yo, I know you ain't talking about me, dog. You? What? Fuck Jay-Z. You been on my dick, nigga. You love my style, nigga. Fuck Jay-Z. Fuck with your soul like ether. Teach you the king, you know you. Godson across the belly. I prove you lost already. Brace yourself for the main event. Y'all impatiently waiting. It's like an AIDS test. What's the results? Not positive. Who's the best? Pop, Nas and Big. Ain't no best. East, west, north, south, floor style greetings. I embrace y'all with napalm. Blows up, no guts. Left chest, face gone. How can I be garbage? Semi-autos at your cottage. Burner at the side of your dome. Come out of my throne. I got this. Locked since 9-1. I am the truest. Name a rapper that I ain't influenced. Gave y'all chapters, but now I keep my eyes on the Judas. With Hawaiian Sophie fame, kept my name in his music. Check it. Fuck with your soul like ether. Teach you the king, you know you. Godson across the belly. I prove you lost already. Hey yo, pass me the weed, put my ashes out on these niggas, man. Hey yo, you faggots, y'all kneel and kiss the motherfucking ring. Fuck with your soul like ether. Teach you the king, you know you. Godson across the belly. I prove you lost already. Been fucked over, left for dead, distant, forgotten. Luck ran out. They hope that I'll be gone, stiff and rotten. Y'all just piss on me, shit on me, spit on my grave. Talk about me, laugh behind my back, but in my face, y'all some well wishes. Friendly acting, envy, hiding snakes. With your hands out for my money, man. How much can I take when the streets keep calling? Heard it when I was asleep that this Gazy and Cockefeller records wanted beef. Started cocking up my weapon, slowly loading up this ammo to explode it on a camel and his soldiers. I can handle this Fadolo and his manuscript. Just sounds stupid when KRS already made an album called Blueprint. First, Biggie's your man, then you got the nerve to say that you better than Big. Dick sucking lips, won't you let the late great veteran live? Will. Godson across the belly, I prove you lost already. The king is back, where my crown at? Ill will, rest in peace, let's do it, niggas. Fuck with your soul like ether. Teach you the king, you know you. Godson across the belly, I prove you lost already. Y'all niggas deal with emotions like bitches. What's sad is I love you, cause you're my brother. You traded your soul for riches. My child, I've watched you grow up to be famous, and now I smile like a proud dad watching his only son that made it. You You seem to be only concerned with dissing women. Were you abused as a child, scared to smile, they called you ugly? Well, life is harsh, hug me, don't reject me, or make records to disrespect me, blatant or indirectly. In 88, you was getting chased to your building, calling my crib, and I ain't even give you my numbers. All I did was give you a style for you to run with, smiling in my face, glad to break bread with the guard, wearing jazz chains, no text, no cash, no cars, no jail bars, jigger, no pies, no case, just Hawaiian shirts. Hanging with Little Chase, you a fan, a phony, a fake, a pussy, a stand. I still whip your ass. You 36 in a karate class, you Tybo ho. Trying to work it out, you trying to get brolic. Ask me if I'm trying to kick knowledge. Nah, I'm trying to kick the shit you need to learn though. That ether, that shit that make your soul burn slow. Is he Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, or Dame Dummy? Oh, I get it. You Biggie and he's Puffy. Rockefeller died of AIDS, that was the end of his chapter. And that's the guy y'all chose to name your company after? Put it together. I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas. And now y'all trying to take my spot, fellas? Philly's hot rock fellas. Put you in a dry spot, fellas. In a pine box with 9 shots for my Glock, fellas. Foxy got you hot cause you kept your face in a puss. What you think you getting girls now cause of your looks? Negro, please. You know mustache having with whiskers like a rat compared to beans you whack. And your man stabbed on and made you take the blame. You ass went from jazz to hanging with Kane to Irv to Big, and Eminem murdered you on your own shit. You a dick riding faggot. You love the attention. Queens niggas run you niggas. Ask Russell Simmons. R.O.C. Get gunned up and clap quick. J.J. Evans get gunned up and clap quick. Your whole damn record label gunned up and clap quick. Sean Carter to Jay-Z, damn you on jazz dick. So little shorty's getting gunned up and clap quick. How much of Biggie's rhymes is gonna come out your fat lips? Wanted to be on every last one of my classics. You pop shit, apologize nigga, just ask Kiss.
Welcome. Once again, it's time. Yeah.
It's King Isaiah, I'm demanding respect. I see everybody ballin' till it's time to connect. I see everybody kill us till you hand them a tech. Or cops read them they rights, nightsticks to they neck. Too many chasing the check instead of checking priorities. Flexing heavy on the ground, but you still a minority. Fucking whips, your chains, or anything that came after. Misleading black people, you a fucking slave master. This is Genesis, I'm flipping the page backwards. Listen to intuition, we ain't got the same pastors. Me, I follow no man, I can't be pro.
Hold on, speaking of King Isaiah, I reached out to him to come up here and do a panel with me. Same thing, the same way I did with what's his name? The dude that came up here. The dude that sang that one song, My Need You. I forgot his name. Threads 3000. Yeah, matter of fact, I had Threads 3000 come up here a couple months ago. I'm trying to get him back up here. But yeah, I reached out to this dude here before, but I'm gonna reach out to Threads 3000 again and bring him back up. So shout out to Threads 3000, man. That's my nigga, man. Plus he local. We're from the same city. Shout out to that nigga Threads 3000. I'm in it too, because you know he showed love by coming up on my channel. I had 400 subs at the time, and you know Threads 3000. I never seen him do an interview nowhere else before. But you know a lot of Aboriginals know who Threads 3000 is, and you know I got him to come up on this panel. He a real nigga, man. Shout out to him. I'm gonna play his music here in a second, man. I'm gonna support his shit.
Program this soul food set the mood like a fucking slow jam. It's time to eat up. I'm 10 toes down. Who gon' defeat us? I'm living gold, aboriginal. Check my features. Who gon' speak up? I turn up and blow speakers. My own teacher. I grew up with no leaders. Can't trust people. Why? Cause they ain't telling the whole truth. Get directions to heaven, but you live in the hell too. That's how I feel. Keeping it real. Love it or hate it. Either way, they trying to crucify me like the savior. Put thorns in my crown. They knowing that I'm a king. They know. We done crossed through many times, whipped and hung from trees. I am my ancestors from the past that done bled, and now we here resurrected. Bitch, I'm back from the dead, immortal. They can't kill me, I'm forever on the rise. They despise my genetics, it's something special about my kind. A descendant of the ones in the tombs. Brown babies coming from wombs, in tune with the sun and the moon. You feel me? If it ain't clear, it's time to switch optics. Cause ignorance got us moving in fear, and that bring them big profits. But I'm a prophet, so I kick knowledge. Cause the shit that you hearing on the radio got us misguided. They got our goddesses hating they real bodies, and the gods getting high off lean and pill popping. Bodies are still dropping. Is you paying attention? I guess not. You still paying to listen. I move different in my true image. Just too many projecting hate. Who gon' lift the whole world up and tell them they great? Who gon' tell everybody getting money, but who's spreading the bait? So we can buy back the block, start to better this place. Cause our skin tones is dark, it's divine mastery. The hair grown from my dome defies gravity, yeah. The real rulers of earth rebirth humanity. Facts. The queen's high supreme, call her your majesty. Facts. You better batter me, listen, don't be a casualty. Fuck a colonizer, we guardians of the galaxy. They super late. Bitch, I move truth, fuck moving weight. Earth is our true estate, to let our lights illuminate and prosper. I promise I'm passionate with my power. I'm writing all my wrongs and balancing every chakra. Who gon' stop them? A dead to try. The reason you so scared to fly is cause you scared to die. But I exist on dimensions beyond this plane. You thinking it's all a game. When you open up your eyes, your energy start to change. We still traumatized and healing from all the pain. It's good versus evil, our enemies all the same. So I'm 10 toes down with my feet in the dirt. And when I leave earth, you still hear me speaking this verse. This music is all my scriptures I've been keeping since birth. When I spoke them into existence, I was seeing my worth. My purpose is my perspective. I'm serving a higher message. A piece of the most high is written in my genetics. I speak for my soul tribe. We shed a divine essence, releasing the soul ties to whatever we find negative light. Instead of bashing out women, we heal with them. Instead of running from problems, we deal with them. And instead of killing our brothers, we build with them. So fuck the illusions, we seeing the real picture. We here. It's more spiritual than physical, nigga. If you ain't trying to bring change, you invincible, nigga. For real, my message lives. It's invincible, nigga. And fuck being rich if you ain't got no principles, nigga. Prayer.
Hey, let me say something real quick. All these years we been calling each other niggas and they think we tripping. Have our own kind looking at us with resentment. But listen, you see, we not slaves, but we are the descendants. But this is a new age, so it's time to transition. Nigga means noble individual, grace and godly ambition. Cause we always make gold out of the labels that they give us. Cause this is our land, we were the first that ever existed. So respect your temple, honor your pigment. From the motherland to the other lands, we are
indigenous.
All right, cool. Let me pull up this real quick. Everybody go check out the interview I did with Threads 3000. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all aboriginals know who this guy is. He sings that one song, that he raps that one song, My Niji. He has that other song, America. He has another song called His Story. He has another song called The Spell Is Broken. And I did an interview with him a couple months ago. Let me edit this real quick. So y'all go back. I got the link in the chat here. So y'all can go back and watch the interview I did with him. I look to bring him back up, like I said, in the near future. I wanted to do it last month, but I didn't reach out to him. But he a real nigga, man, because he didn't have to do what he did. He has a big following on Instagram. Like I said, I had 300-400 subs at the time I did this interview with him. So I will be bringing him back up in the near future for another interview. I'm about to play some of his music here in a second. Like I said, I think I'm only the one. I think I'm the first channels to bring this nigga up on a platform, because I ain't seen this nigga nowhere else do an interview. But shout out to Threads 3000, man. Stand up nigga, man. Real smart, knowledgeable dude too, by the way. So y'all go check out this interview I did with him. The links on the post here on my community tab. So let me get into some of this nigga's music real quick.
Right on time.
Head to where your responsibilities can't find you with Sylvania LED off-road lights.
Yeah, man. Spell is broken, y'all. 3,000. See how we gonna do this? Spell. Shit ain't what it seems. Look.
Shout out to my nigga 3000, man. And like I said, bro, I appreciate you coming up here doing that interview with me that one time, bro. So I'm looking to have you come back up in the near future. But I'm gonna play one more song and I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here, man. I know y'all tired of hearing me talk. Ha! I'm gonna play one more song and I'm getting the fuck out of here. All right, let's do it.
Hard wins almost. I want it soft. Could that win? Yeah. Don't be so hard on yourself. I want this to rest.
Into my, yeah, Mississippi motherfucker, Newton County. What I live and die for, Scott County, Cheese, Simpson County. Into my, niggas out here flashing and balling and shit. Lincoln County. I'm supposed to be so fucking hard. Motherfucking rebel flag still flying with this shit. Delta, fucker, Coast, Home, Jacktown. We from a place where them boys still pippin' them hoes. We from a place Cadillac still riding no gold. We from a place and my soul still don't feel free. Well, that means more to me. We from a place where them boys still pippin' them hoes. We from a place Cadillac still riding no gold. We from a place and my soul still don't feel free. Well, that means more to me. Still riding Cadillac, still bumping the bag, motherfuckers talking shit, but we still in the hood. Mississippi in the style, nigga brag on my hand, peanut butter top, leather and wood. Crackers only come to buy crack. Cracker cops only come to bust niggas who sell lies. We from a place where they scream, pepper hoe, pepper hoe. We from a place where they steal, drop them bowls, drop them bowls. We from a place where your grandmama still showing you love, and we still eating chicken in the club, bitch. We from a place where them boys still pippin' them hoes. We from a place Cadillac still riding no bones. We from a place and my soul still don't feel free. Well, that means more to me. From a place where them boys still pippin' them hoes. We from a place Cadillac still riding no bones. We from a place and my soul still don't feel free. Well, that means more to me. We from a place where mega Evers living, mega Evers die. We from a place where we choking no sticky greens to get high. We from a place where you used to come in the summertime. Now y'all don't mention us in the vibe. We kinfolk, yeah we bro. Some talk with a draw, but bitch we ball. Running through with 2 texts screaming, fuck all y'all. We from a place where the rebel flag still ain't burning. New schools, but the black kids still ain't learning about shit. Hit the streets and learn to pip on the bitch. 5-0, oh shit, throw your crack in the ditch. And your nigga run like Forrest Gump. They got pumps and them crooked cops love to dump in Mississippi. From a place where them boys still pippin' them hoes. From a place Cadillac still riding no bones. From a place and my soul still don't feel free. Well, that means more to me. From a place where them boys still pippin' them hoes. From a place Cadillac still riding no bones. From a place and my soul still don't feel free. Well, that means more to me. 601, 601. Quick and loud, quick and loud. Mississippi. Yeah, Mississippi, you know what I'm talking about? Mississippi. Home of the blues, the dirtiest part of the South. You know what I'm talking about? The place where you get the fish and the grits, motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? The Delta, motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Smoke weed like fish. About to free the slaves, bitch. Fuck with me, niggas. Where your grandmama from, nigga? You old one generation moved away, slave ass, booty fuck ass, yank ass, punk ass bitch. Now come on back home and get you something to eat. Oh, punk ass nigga.
Man, I'm back, man. Shout out to Mississippi, man. The whole Mississippi, the Delta, 601, the whole Mississippi, Hoy, Mississippi, Soso, Mississippi, Taylorsville, Mississippi, Laura, Mississippi, Beaver Meadow, Mississippi, Shady Grove, Mississippi, Heidelberg, the whole Mississippi, man. Parts like I remember them days growing up, like running, knocking over ant pals, going to the candy lady, getting a freeze cup for a quarter. Back in the 90s, so salute to Mississippi. I got that shit tattooed on my skin. It's gonna be on me forever. It ain't on you, it's in you, right? Shout out to Mississippi, man. My home, my birthplace. It's in me. But yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Hope y'all enjoyed this the stream. You know, hit the like button on your way out. Go back, you can go back and replay it. Hit the like button. Salute to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out Naga, No. Shout out Copper Draco. Shout out Lauren Taylor. Shout out Texas. Shout out Royal. Shout out Yahweh. Who else was in the goddamn thing? You know, it's been a shout out Dean. It's been a good stream. You know, shout out Nothing Wrong With You. Shout out Money 420. Shout out Rafe. Who else, man? Goddamn. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out. Peace. I'll probably go live again later this week because I got a busy week ahead of me with my business and all that. You know, but I'll go live sometime either midweek or later this week. But salute to everybody. Enjoy y'all day. I'm out.